Popcorn Mountain. There you go. I see you. Hold on. Let me see. Who's this one? Making it home. It's Miss Lauren. Hi, Sarah.
Sleeping in that.
Let's see. Then we have Texas Raider Chris. What's up, Texas Raider?
We're not there yet. We're not in yet.
Yep. You're co-streaming.
Okay, but so I'm waiting for my other half to get here.
Okay.
Hi, Mikey.
You're
Hi,
both
Bill. Hi,
co-streaming.
Chris.
You're both co-streaming. And Avid is playing a spelling bee inside the the chat.
You doing that again?
Always great to see y'all all. And then there's Lori's prepping for heaven. There's Treasure Hunter Neil. Hello again. Alexander. Hello. Then there
it is.
There is Peter. Hi, Peter. Jeff. From Rule 2IC. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn.
It's just weird because his name ain't Jeff.
I know his name's not Jeff, but we call him Jeff. I know. You know, when I start my live, sometimes I'm like, my other half will be here. Yeah. You know, my other half will be here.
Yeah.
Hi, Lacey. There's Sister Evelyn Newman.
Hi, Sissy.
And we have Mr. and Mrs. Walter Dobe Jr.
Hi,
Hello,
Carla.
hello. And then Sarah's saying hello to everyone. Heather from Heaven's Fire. Hello, hello. Judy, the Waltons. Hello, hello. Avid is waving from the floor.
Not Avid.
I mean, sorry, Avid. Alexander is waving from the floor.
I don't know why you whisper.
I don't know. It's just a habit of mine when I see his name.
Hi, Chris.
Beth. Hello, Beth. Let's see. Seabass. Hello, Seabass.
Miss Connie.
Then we have Scotty.
Everybody be quiet. Here he comes.
Noise out of here.
Nothing.
Oh,
Wow.
look who has arrived.
Trying to sleep and
Oh, you
Trying
were
to
not. Be
Sarah saying, hi, Miss Lauren.
Amy, I got a question.
Okay.
I see we have one of our subscribers over here, Seabass, and you probably haven't just gotten down to it yet. She says she can't see the chat.
Okay, so if somebody comes in when you're co-streaming, see, I'm the host, so I see all of everybody. Okay, so that's why I bring them up on my screen.
If she's on through you guys, she's only going to see the chat on that stream, not everything.
She won't see everybody because
she'll only see the chat
your chat. Yes.
Okay, so she can just come over to your channel.
No, tell her to stay there.
Be
That's
able to
fine.
see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she can stay on your channel. I will just bring up. She can say hello, everybody, and I'll bring up her comment, and they'll say hi to each other.
Okay, but if she wants to see the chat, she can come over to your channel.
You can go to any of the three that are streaming and see the chat that's going on that channel.
Okay.
Jimmy's saying hello to everyone. See, right there, I see her comment where I can't see the chat.
And it's got the little link on it, so it shows that it's.
Lori was screaming.
Joel has arrived.
Hi. Hello, everybody. How is all my wonderful, beautiful people?
And his counterpart is here too, Miss Chopped Liver.
Hello,
Anyways,
Scott.
How is everybody tonight? Just kind of wondering. I hope you had...
Hey, Joel. I know, right? You saw that.
You ham.
Okay, so there's Wanda Henry. Hi, Wanda. Tim Mason. James Hall.
Hey, y'all.
Kevin. Hello. Let's see. I'm just flying through chat right now. James is saying hello to Joel and Lauren.
Hi, James.
Do you know Mikey
There's-
and Bill?
Oops.
No, I do not. I have
Well,
not had
that's-
the pleasure.
that's
Hi,
Mikey.
oops.
Hi, Mikey.
Okay,
Hi, Bill.
there
Nice
is the real Jeff.
If you'd
Hi,
have been
Jeff,
around,
the Muddy Acres
that's no problem.
Homestead.
Ow, dude.
We're in the making of breaking ground on the kitchen. Okay, we're in.
Shut up.
Yes,
Are we?
Nice.
we're still in. We're still in. Just,
That was good, Chris. That was good.
So looking forward to seeing everyone at Tin Killer. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
good deflection, Amy. Good deflection.
Mute us if they
Let's
start.
see, JS Genesis.
What's up?
Yes, I love the idea where he said something about the greenhouse.
Yep.
You know, between. Yeah.
Yes, we do, Evelyn.
We do it.
Cassie's
Have a new
Kitchen
family member.
Creations. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. So,
No.
like he said, for he gave an idea.
Who?
Hi, Cassie's.
Cassie, this
Alexander.
is Mikey and Bill.
Yes.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a
Yeah,
second.
you're never gonna catch it.
Okay. Chris is saying, "Sup, everybody."
So,
Okay, so there's Glenn Anderson. Hello, Glenn.
Hey, Mr. Glenn.
Chris, Texas Raider, what's up, buddy?
well, you're behind.
I know him.
I have to tell Mr. Chris, hey from Shep. I have to tell Mr. Chris that.
Hey from Ship.
Hey from
Okay.
Shep.
Susan's here.
So I do that all the time. Yes, it's Susan. I always say Scott, but it's Susan.
Yeah,
She's on her husband's phone,
right.
Yeah, there's Scott Gotchi, or AKA Susan.
Or
Susan.
Urban Bucket Homestead.
aka Susan.
I didn't have the idea. Lauren did. I went up there on the screen.
Okay, so y'all,
Never gonna catch up. Let's just
there
move
is
on.
yes.
Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Okay, so what I need one of my moderators to do is put the link for Celebrating Farm Life. This is our friends, Bill and Mikey, and they are a wonderful couple that is part of this community. Like, we know Bill and Mikey for quite some time now, and YouTube is just doing its thing, doing the numbers, the number games, and we need to help them out. And this is why we have brought them onto the panel to introduce them more into the community. And we got to show them some love. So I'm gonna and of course we all know Lauren and Joel making it home.
Wait,
So
Who?
yes,
wait,
yes.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Do you know them?
Mm-mm.
ooh.
wait.
We don't know them.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So
know them.
who wants to start first on introducing yourself?
Not me.
Let the honorees do it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
I want to hear
do
about
this.
Bill and Mikey.
We're honorees. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would go to that extreme. But I'm Mikey, and this is my husband, Bill. And we started homesteading about a year and a half ago. And y'all, it's been quite an undertaking here. So we have a couple of cows, goats, turkeys, chickens, pigs, and
As y'all can probably hear, 6 dogs.
yes.
6 dogs. Yeah.
Yes, 6 dogs.
And they're
So
all inside right now. So
y'all can probably hear them barking. So anyway, but we just basically started homesteading so we can know where our food is coming from.
Good.
All of us are feeling the effects of things ongoing.
Yep.
And hopefully things will start getting better, but we're gonna make sure we're prepared on our end.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
there's so many recalls on food and things now, and
Yeah.
the eggs and chickens, and it's always something.
Yeah, it's
And
always
now they're calling the pigs.
Yeah.
So I don't like having that feeling of somebody having that much control over our food system. I want to be able to, right. So old hubby here, that's what I call him. He kind of encouraged me to start our YouTube channel here. He does a lot of DIY projects around here. He's very handy. But me myself, I'm learning this whole lifestyle. Gardening, taking care of livestock.
Spot right now,
Yeah.
Mikey.
Yes, thank you. So it's like I said, it's been quite an undertaking for me, probably more so just trying to learn everything there is to learn about it. And he encouraged me to try to start a YouTube channel to hopefully inspire somebody like myself that's never grown up gardening or farming or anything like that, that if this is something you want to do, it's definitely a lifestyle that anybody can do as long as they're willing to put in the time and the effort.
That's right.
So that's pretty much where we're at. So
now, Lauren,
you've done really good with it.
Lauren tells me that Bill, you go outside and work, or you've got a job that you go to.
Yes, sir. I do.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to do
what do you do?
Oh, I work with an electric company
Okay.
doing everything from HVAC, lighting, plumbing, pretty much everything. Just maintaining all the buildings for the power company.
I got you. Good.
If y'all have any questions, pop them into chat, and we'll, if y'all have any, the Muddy Acres says if you will email them, then they will send you some welcome in seeds. Jeff is awesome.
Yeah, he gives seeds away on our lives and giveaways.
Oh wow! What's their name, Amy?
The Muddy Acres Homestead. That's Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
The real Jeff.
I'm trying to learn everybody's
the real Jeff.
Actually, Jeff, not just made up Jeff.
And that's something that we found.
That is the email right there.
There's their email. There you go.
Okay, let me write this down.
And from what I'm told, he sends out really good seeds. They're non-GMO and all the stuff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
That's very nice. That has been the most amazing thing. And I say this all the time, that we have come across starting our YouTube channel. We have met so many people, like-minded people that are doing this, and they're trying to farm, they're trying to homestead. And if I have a question, I'm finding myself where I can pick up the phone and make a phone call. Yeah. Or Lauren, just like today, I reached out, sent you an email, and it's immediate response. I talked to Amy this afternoon. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, the community is definitely one of the biggest things that I wouldn't say I was surprised about when we started all this and got into it and whatnot. I wouldn't say surprised because I didn't really have an idea one way or the other. So surprise isn't the word, but one of the nice things about it is the community. Like they don't care. They're fine helping everybody. It's pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Because I mean, to me, everybody wants each other to succeed.
Yep.
Right.
And
there's no competition.
We all know what
fail because somebody else prospers. I mean, it doesn't. You don't go down just because somebody else went up. It's not a balance. It's not a seesaw.
Right.
Right.
I saw a meme about that somewhere. It's like you don't go down when you help somebody else up. Life is not a seesaw. You don't have to go down to lift somebody else up. We can all go up.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all understand where everybody's mindset is in all this. and we understand what everybody's end goal in all this is.
Right.
We're just,
and it's
we're
a lot
wanting
of
to-
them is the same end goal. We want self-sufficiency. Like, I
Right.
don't like eating bread that can sit on the shelf for 6 months and be completely fine. I
Yeah.
want my bread to go bad.
Mhm.
Like, it sounds stupid to say it that way, but I don't want bread that I can leave on the shelf for months at a time and go back later and it's like it never sat there. It's like there's something wrong with that.
Yeah,
in my
after
opinion. Like,
3
I
days,
don't
it
want
better be
bread
green
that
and
won't go
fuzzy.
bad. I want my bread to go bad.
Yep.
Mhm.
I want to eat it before it goes bad, but I want it to have the capability of going bad.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the way my mom used to bake bread, and it was only good for like 3 or 4 days, and it had
Yeah.
mold starting to grow on
We
it.
have to watch how much she makes because you don't want to make too much because it will go bad. So you make enough to keep going, but you don't want to make, you can't make a lot and store it unless you're going to freeze it. But I mean,
Well, then, Chris, eat more. You string bean.
right?
I'll eat it out.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
late.
trying to watch my figure, Lauren,
How are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
mercy.
because
Oh,
hey,
thank you, Cassie's Kitchen.
the body of a Greek god is way better than the body of the Hindu god.
Not if you're a Hindi woman.
Right?
Saying.
Or Samoan. They
Well, I don't know
like
what.
the big guys.
So, Bill and what do y'all need from this community at this moment? Like,
They need watch
Like-
hours.
hours.
Watch hours.
Is that what? That's what I'm getting at. I'd like you
Right
to.
now, yes, ma'am. I know you gave us a huge shout out, Amy, a couple of months ago. We were getting pretty close. I think we were still needing about 1,000,
At the
I
time,
think,
yeah.
at the time. So we're a little over 3,500 hours as of YouTube, I guess, a week ago, because they're kind of a week behind.
Yeah.
So we're still just trying to get our watch hours up so we can get the monetization process
Yeah.
completed. So
If we would all just roll their playlist overnight, turn the volume down, but not all the way down. Don't mute it, but just turn it down low and let her rip all night long. They'll be
I'm
at their
watching
hour.
your live, so you're getting hours from
oh,
this.
thank you.
I
Thank
can
you.
see
Y'all
ours
are just
right here, so I can
amazing.
click on y'all's and let it run. And I'll
That's the
probably
same
do the
thing.
whole. Do you have playlist on your videos?
She does.
I do, and I had I know y'all know the channel that I'm talking about, because it's just everybody knows everybody eventually in this community. Resourceful Living
Yeah.
had reached out and suggested that we make a master playlist
Mhm.
for our videos. So I went in and added those videos to that master playlist.
Yeah, playlists are nice because if you just click on one of your videos, or like if I click on just one of your videos, after it's done, it
Mhm.
might pop up something completely different that's still homestead related, but it could be somebody else. But if you put on a playlist, it'll just play yours until the playlist runs out.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I watch everybody's on my phone, and I'll come back, like I'll put it on the seat or something, and I'll come back, and I'm like, "What is this?" It'll be
Who is
playing
this?
some
Yeah.
kid cartoon or something. I'm like,
Yeah, playlists make it a whole lot better.
"Yeah,
Yeah, that's one thing that Lauren and I learned when we started ours
Yeah.
is the community with everybody here that we've connected with is just absolutely amazing. The subscribers,
mhm.
the
Yes.
amount of information the subscribers give you is
Yes.
absolutely amazing. And
It's
that's
incredible.
that's what we're all here for. We're all here to
Yeah.
help each other, and that's the way it should be.
I know
Yes, sir.
half of the
Yes, sir.
people here in Amy's chat tonight, if anything were to happen over here, there would be there would be more traffic on this little road that has been here in ever, because they would all be here. And that's
Mhm.
how we are with one another. If something happens to one, we get over there and help. We do what we can.
Right.
Yes,
Not
sir.
because
Right.
we have to, not because it's a filming opportunity, but because it's the right thing
The
to
right
do.
thing to do.
Right, exactly. And that's I guess the reason why I'm so drawn to this, number one, like the old mountain people and the old mountain ways,
Yep.
it's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
They knew how to survive.
Oh yeah.
And we had our government come in and tell these people they were poor because they didn't have electricity or running water.
They didn't know they were poor.
All the things that we have pushed off on them to make them more civilized, I guess, to me, has been a hindrance more so, because all those traditions and things that they knew how to do is becoming lost.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like the Foxfire edition books, I love those. I love anything that I can learn what our ancestors did before all this technology and everything else, because you know, we're threatened with attacks all the time, you know. And that's one thing that I like about him. When we got married, he went camping all the time. So, I mean, it's nothing for him to be able to go out in the woods and know how to survive. If our power goes out, he's got it covered. I mean, we can cook over a fire. Like, it's amazing. So I'm learning just as much from him as I am from the rest of the YouTube community, and as well as our subscribers. I mean, it's an extended family.
It is.
It is.
It is. And like Chris was saying, my favorite thing about this community is it's wonderful to have like-minded people you could talk to that don't think crazy for having a pig or a goat running around your yard or trying to grow a tomato.
Right.
Or in your house.
Same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a goat in the living room right now. I told Amy the other day, we have more barnyard animals in this house than people.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
this is a barn, and we just live in a barn. So my kids can honestly answer that question with a yes when people ask them if you were raised in a barn. Yes, basically, because across from their bed is the playpen with a goat in it. And down there,
my standard is
chickens. Like it's.
Are you bottle feeding it, Amy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My standard is people say, "What are you? Were you born in a barn?" No, it took me a while to upgrade to this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I wasn't born in a barn. I was raised there.
For those of you who are just joining, this is Celebrating Farm Life. We are introducing them into the community a little more.
We're not introducing them.
Well, to some people, they may not know them.
There's more people now.
Yes,
so
there's more people now. So we're just reintroducing
one more game.
Mikey into the community again.
We need to get over there and show them some love. Give them the thumbs up.
Yes.
Give them a subscribe.
Check this out.
Watch their stuff. Leave a comment. Do all the things, guys.
Those things.
Do all the YouTube things.
Yeah.
The YouTube things.
And even some Facebook ones. Do poke. I don't care.
There you go, Chris. That's right.
Oh, speaking
I
of
love that
things that don't go with other things, we went to that Okie Homestead Expo thingy this past weekend, and one of the classes, we went to more classes this year than like buying stuff, because knowledge is worth more than buying crap that we don't really need, except for your stupid little board. Don't worry, we'll get there. But one of the classes we went to was homestead taxes. And that guy, he wasn't super entertaining, because it's taxes. It's supposed to be boring, I guess. But it was informational, but it wasn't like, ooh, can I go to watch that again? Because it was so much fun. But it was informational. But I realized something that I didn't know. Did you people know that homesteading is biblical?
Yeah. How so?
Well, if you look it up, 1 Thessalonians 4:11 and 12 flat out tells you, if you just paraphrase it, it tells you to go be a homesteader. It really does.
Lori's duh.
Somebody look it up and read it, because I'm not reading it, because I have a small town public education, and I don't do public reading, but look it up.
Amy, pull it and read it. Hang on.
Somebody more eloquent than me can read it. And tell me I'm wrong, please.
What is it? 1 Thessalonians what?
4, 11, and 12. He had it on his little slideshow when he was like starting, and I was like, ooh, I like that. So I texted it to her so I'd have it wrote down.
You don't have your glasses.
But it's nice. I actually like it.
Your glasses.
Yeah, Paul Case, get it.
Oh,
get it.
Oh, get it.
That's Thessalonians
4,
4,
11, and 12.
11, and 12.
I like it a lot.
Does Lauren have it?
I don't. Paul Case has it. I don't have my glasses.
Okay.
Get it, Paul.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, for going and showing some support to Celebrating Farm Life.
Oh, thank you.
So, Amy,
Right.
you gonna answer Jimmy? They want to do a double date.
I saw that.
Oh, Mr. Amy, I'm sure you were just fine reading it. Mr. Amy. That's funny.
Yeah, the first job Adam
Hi,
had
Amy.
was to take care of the garden. So that's a start of it. And he also gave him dominion over the animals. Well, guess what? Farming and gardening. Right. Guess what? Homesteader.
That's right.
Especially when you have running around.
Who was it?
The thing about it is we also we put things up, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which that's biblical too. They always put stuff in the storehouses for later time. Like look at
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. He told him like in crop rotation. He taught him that too. Like you have to let the land rest and rotational stuff like that. The Bible is one of the best homesteader books out there.
Yes, I agree. Bill, this is your Bible.
To the Backwoods Hunting and Fishing Expo.
Okay, hold on.
The one here.
You'll just have to send an
There it is.
Yeah.
Down right there. It is James Hall.
There we go. James Hall put it up on the screen.
Thank you.
Study, be quiet, do your own business, and to work with your own hands.
Mind your business.
That are without. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the New International Version is one he had up there, which just sounds more like what we talk like now, but it was the same process.
Right. Well, I believe it even goes back all the way to the days of Noah. I mean, Noah had to put up.
Yeah.
I mean, with.
And how many rednecks do you know that have a busted boat in their yard they're trying to build? A lot of them. So there you go. Right. Noah was building a boat from nowhere.
He said, and you have lack of for nothing.
Yeah, well, the New International Version said that you can depend upon no one. I like that one better because that's what the government wants is us to lean on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they want to be.
That's why they're fighting the Amish so hard is because the Amish don't need them and they don't like it.
I was just going to say this. They said they handed down a vaccine mandate that all Amish children must be vaccinated. No exceptions. Oh, I don't think so.
No. Our country was born on religious freedom. So that ain't going to work.
Yeah. Well, we've always said you kind of look at it this way. If you go on a cross-country trip, are you going to leave and travel that far on a fourth a tank of gas? Or are you going to stop at the gas station before you get on the interstate and fill up and make sure you got some emergency cash on hand?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to check your car to make sure you got good tires on your car.
Oil.
Yeah.
So
oil, everything. I mean, you're going to check everything out and stock up on stuff for the trip.
I'm glad Jeff is in here because not the real Jeff, the made up Jeff, because I like the crossover between prepping and homesteading.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go to Jeff's lives on Wednesday nights. Yeah, the Rural to IC. But I can't count how many people from our community have started migrating over there and watching his stuff. And it's like, I love that because prepping and homesteading go hand in hand.
Right. It does.
Homesteaders
we learn so
generally
much from each other.
Really good at being prepared because you have to, because a lot of us are out in the middle of nowhere and it's 12 miles one way to anything resembling a store. And you don't want to make that trip because you forgot one thing.
Yeah.
Because that's not fun at all. Like, and it's funny because there's that movie, you know, We Bought a Zoo, and they like make corn on the cob one night, and he's like, I just realized we don't have butter. And the store is 11 miles away. He's like, my question to you is, how important is butter to this dinner? And they look at him and he's like, I'll be back. And he drives 11 miles to the store to get butter. And it's like, see, that's proven our point here, people. And they put it in movies like that as jokes, but that's a 100% legitimate thing. Yep. It is 10 miles to Bixby and 12 miles to Haskell. Both of those places have convenience stores and a grocery store. I don't want to drive 10 or 12 miles one way because I forgot one thing.
Yeah.
I would be really irritated with myself all the way there and all the way back.
Yep.
So it's better to have a pantry you can put stuff in, and if you forgot something, crap, I go to the pantry and grab it and put it in your fridge, and now you do have it. It's not rocket science, but to some people, it's really close to rocket science.
Yep.
Mr. Mike,
I'm 9 miles from butter.
Hey, Mr. Mike.
Right?
Do we need to get you in?
Hi, Midway Farms.
I will tell you, Midway Farms, if y'all are not familiar with them, I was talking to Lauren a little bit about his channel today. It's another good one to go to because he is from the mountains of Virginia, and he tells it like it is.
Yes.
And we love Mr. Mike. He's another good one that we consider good information.
We'll get over and check him out. Guys, we got to cut out of here. He's got to get to bed.
Early morning.
Yes, we know how bad.
Thank you so much for having us.
Mikey, sorry.
Mikey.
It's okay.
Very nice to meet you.
It was nice seeing you again.
Thank you for having us on with y'all.
Yes.
And I'll see both you ladies in the morning, in the kitchen.
Yes.
Lauren.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all of your kind words and encouragement today.
You're welcome, honey.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Y'all, I'm telling anybody from my channel that's over here, these are good people. Joel and Lauren and Amy and Chris, if you have not subscribed to their channel and you're watching from our channel, these are some amazing people. And this is why I'm telling you, I can't tell you how much we appreciate them. They're just, it's like an extended family. And I'm telling you, I was about at my wits today, and Miss Lauren, I tell you, she pulled me back up, and that's awesome. What we do for each other too. So I appreciate it very much.
I want to thank both of you, Amy and Miss Lauren, because she was getting depressed about it and needed a good booster. Thank y'all.
Well, y'all understand too, because YouTube, it does. I mean, when you're trying to run a farm, especially, and Lauren and Amy, y'all can both relate. You know, our husbands work outside the home. So when you're trying to keep up with farm and YouTube by itself, and
it adds up.
It can get overwhelming. It can, and then when you start seeing either you're being suppressed or you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It just, and I mean, I don't give up very easily.
Yeah. Or you spend 15 hours working on a video and it gets 50 views.
Right. Yeah. So, and that's the good thing about this community too, is because we all understand each other. We're all in the same boat. Yeah. And thank you.
Yeah. You're so welcome.
We're here for you.
Yes, we're here for you. And Lauren and Joe, thank you for coming up and,
see you in the morning
time with us.
Chris,
tell them you and Amy will be on tomorrow morning. For those that don't know, y'all have a new cooking channel and share some great recipes.
In the kitchen with Amy and Lauren.
Yes, in the kitchen with Amy and Lauren, 9 a.m.
Central.
Wednesdays.
Which I don't think is fair. I'm just going to put this out there. I don't think this is fair because Joel gets to eat what Lauren makes, and it's way over there, and I can't eat any of it. I get to watch it on replay, and it's like, that looks like it tastes really good, Joel.
I was just thinking that you was getting the short end of the stick, not getting all these samples and stuff. That wasn't fair.
We're working on that.
That looks really good, Joel.
We're working on that.
Yeah, and that's going to come. That's going to come.
Getting depressed.
I need to say Amy is my best friend now because, you guys have started this, and I get to eat.
I say that Amy is my new problem.
Do a cooking episode. Go ahead.
But I did make a test batch of chocolate yeast donuts yesterday, baked.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm scared of them. They were hockey pucks.
I'll send you our address. You can overnight them, right?
Well,
you don't want to eat those; you'll break your teeth off. They were bad.
Oh, Sarah says to come to her house and cook.
I know.
There you
You're
go.
invited anytime.
All right, everybody. We love all of you. Everybody watching.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Really appreciate every single one of you. And we're gonna head out.
God bless.
Right.
God bless y'all.
God bless. Have a great night.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the flip.
See ya.
Good night.
They're great.
They are. They are amazing.
Thank you to the ones just coming in. Tiffany, Julie Cook, Tony.
I saw one a while ago.
Hey, Tony.
And I think it had. I'll find it.
Paul Case.
I think it's on
Hippie Callier Homestead. That is the OC.
It was another one we hadn't seen before, so we're learning new people.
Yeah, we are. And see, that's the whole point of, we like to do the whole co-streaming thing because then our viewers can see you guys and your viewers can see us guys, and it just keeps the community growing.
We didn't know.
Right. We grow together.
We didn't know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that I enjoy too, because we don't look at this as a competition. We're trying to get information out for anybody that's interested in what we're doing, that can also share things with us as well. I mean, our viewers, I'm telling you, they share some awesome information to us that I never knew unless it was for them sharing the information. And it's just, I don't know, it's just nice to be able to grow together and watch each other succeed and help each other.
We be famous.
Yeah, I've actually been looking for some old AC units to do.
Playing the games with the whole 2-channel thing because she's on here as normal, right? See that one?
Yeah.
She's on theirs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she has 2 devices.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
She has 2 devices.
She's playing,
I love
she's
it.
Playing those games with the whole. I'm over here as this person, and over there is that person. It's the same person, but she's giving everybody love.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like,
good.
Lacey Summers, and then
yeah.
I ain't got time for all that. I got one phone, and that's all you get because, dude, could you imagine having 4 devices or split screen on a computer? No.
Jesse's good at it.
Oof.
Jesse over at Lazy Days
That
Ahead.
dude's got to have 6 or 8 monitors going because he's everywhere. And he's not just like watching everywhere. He's modding 4 different channels at the same stinking time. Like, no.
Superman. Well, they call him the mod father, so
for good reason, I guess. Man, that guy.
I've got 2 phones. I got my company phone and then I got my personal phone, but my personal phone, you can ask her, has pretty much been dumped here. I don't even use it no more. I just use my company phone.
Right.
Too much to keep up with.
He got time for that.
He got time for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evelyn.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, when I was a guard, I had 3 monitors because we had a lot of cameras to watch. But I was just watching cameras. I wasn't like doing stuff on all 3 of them in 3 different places and stuff. I mean, no.
Yeah, I'm not the most technical person at all. So
Couldn't keep up with that.
I'm learning some of that too, trying to.
Yeah.
It changes so quickly though.
Yeah.
Okay, they're sharing your link again. Thank you so much
Oh, thank
for the
you.
mods that are in here sharing links and letting others know about each other. I love that. So we're introducing new animals to our homestead on top of gardening stuff. We're gonna extend our garden more, so what is something new that you are doing on y'all's homestead?
Right now, on top of our gardens, we're trying to get basically a backyard kitchen garden started. So I'm trying to redo my flower bed, and putting some vegetables and things like that in there that we can just conveniently just run out, grab a tomato or a pepper, and still have our actual garden. So I'm trying to incorporate some vegetables in that along with some herbs, because I'd really like to get into learning how to do different things with herbs. I've seen a lot of channels that have a lot of great information on that, using herbs to make certain things, and I have to be careful what I say, Amy. So I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. But it's crazy some of the things that you can and cannot say on YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's kind of what we're working on right now, and
I'm gonna probably start building a greenhouse or something.
Yes, that's our deck outside that still needs to be completed, and we're in the process of doing that, and been wanting to get a greenhouse for quite a while. So we're kind of in the process of the works of that, and trying to get this little kitchen garden worked up. So right now we're just trying to dig up stuff and move it around and clean it out and get it prepped for that.
Yeah, but our seeds and stuff is like playing musical chair, because every night, like if it starts getting cool, we'll have to tote all the tables with the seedlings growing on it and bring them inside. Mm-hmm. And then she can't get them out during the day when I'm at work. So
so a greenhouse will be a definite answer to that problem.
Yeah.
So what all are y'all working on there? I know you started some seeds and you got a new goat.
Yes. So I'm gonna like I said, we're getting more raised beds. We want to get more raised beds and plant more stuff than I planted last year. Mm-hmm. Just to add, because I'm part of the Survival Seeds collaboration with the Vineyard Chicks and stuff like that. So that's why I started, and I started differently this year than I did last year. I started inside instead of just throwing seeds, into the soil outside.
Right.
But it's still a learning phase for me, because I'm learning, okay, what to plant with what, and what will take over if you plant it, next to something.
Like
So
last year.
Yeah. My squash
took over and killed everything else.
Yes, it took over.
Well, let me ask you this.
Like squash.
Did you have a problem with your squash pollinating last year and producing?
No, they did pretty good. She had the summer squash and then the patty pans, and they did pretty decent. Both of them did pretty decent. The problem is they ran over and shaded out everything else, because she thought, oh, I'll plant these here and these here and these here, and the squash just canopied over everything and killed everything.
Oh wow. Well, our squash plant started doing really good, and like it was gonna start producing, and
nothing.
We didn't get anything. And actually one of our viewers, she's in the chat tonight, was explaining to us, like, what was it, the male and female, like where they pollinate. that a lot of people were having that problem with their squash plants last year. So I don't know if that's the problem we had with ours, but unfortunately, we did not get a good harvest on our squash last year. And
or zucchini.
And I mean, like the plants were huge. I mean, they were doing so good. And then, so I'm hoping they'll do better for us this year. We've been trying to work up our garden area really good this winter too, because one, we just dug up last year to start a new garden area.
Yeah.
And both of them really needed to be worked up and composted and all that stuff. So we're hoping that all the work we did over the winter time will pay off for us this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Seabass said she had to pollinate her squash last year.
I'm going to go back up here. Just so everybody doesn't miss this. Tony from Our Cabin in the Woods is asking prayers for his mom. She is 84 and is in the hospital and trying to find out why she's just passing out. Tony, we're definitely sending prayers to your mom and y'all. Yeah. Keep us updated for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
We're praying for y'all, Tony.
Yay! Sarah is starting her seeds this week. That is awesome. That's right. Everyone who gardens is on the learning curve. I don't think you ever arrive.
I don't know. There's some good farmers out there.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with that. They can be really good farmers and grow amazing stuff, but they haven't grown everything.
No.
So they're good at what they have grown, but they haven't grown everything. So there might be a plant out there that they suck at.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't know because they're good at what they do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, because I don't plan on growing squash because I don't like squash. I grow peppers to make squash taste okay enough to eat.
Right.
That's what I do.
That's awesome, Drop.
Well, you got to put cheese on them now, and some crackers, Ritz crackers, cheese, eggs.
Make a squash casserole.
Yeah.
But I like squash. I like stewed and fried.
I'll go back to why I started planning our garden and stuff. Stuff is getting pricey, and they add so much stuff to the foods nowadays. So I know that's not food, and I want to know where my stuff's coming. Where my food's coming from. We butchered 3 of our pigs, and I mean, tasty.
And we get deer pretty much every year, so we're not hurting for red meat either.
Our chickens, we're we've learned to butcher chickens. I can't remember the last
time we bought meat at the store.
Yeah,
that's where we're wanting to get. We haven't gotten to that point yet.
No.
But that's what our pigs are for, y'all. When we started this, like I said, just learning the process, and the first pigs that we came across, we were like, okay, and really didn't do a whole lot of research on what we were wanting for our farm. So we have brought in new breeds of pigs. So that's what we're trying to do is get that going.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some piglets soon.
Yeah. So right now I've got actually some eggs in the incubator because the mill that we go to buy the feed for all of our livestock, the mill owner, because of the chicken and egg shortage, has asked if we have any extra eggs, or he actually gave me 2 18 packs of eggs the last time we were there. And he was like, here, take them home and incubate them, and worked out a deal basically with us that if they all hatch out, I get half and he gets half. So anyway, so we've started putting eggs, because I mean, we've just been over an overabundance of eggs, honestly. Yeah. And so we started putting our extra eggs in the incubator so we can take them to the milling company so he can sell them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
There you go.
It's neat.
I really like the whole bartering program side of it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that a lot because we might not have a great garden yet, but we have a crap ton of pork. So if somebody else, hint, in the chat or whatever, if you're listening out there, we have pork and we don't have tomatoes. So if you have tomatoes and don't have pork, then there we go. I mean, that's how America survived for just years.
Exactly.
Yes,
you
everybody.
You have that. We'll switch, and neither one of us have to go to the store. It's nice.
Right.
Thanks for coming in, Derek. Have a good night.
Yeah, that's basically kind of what intrigues me so much is because, back in the day, not everybody could do everything.
Right.
And that's what they depended on their neighbors for. Hey, you grow this and I'll grow this. And we'll work together.
Became a thing. Like, not everybody can grow everything they need. They don't have the space for it. And if you're raising animals, then that eats up space that you could be growing stuff. So you have to pick and choose. Like, I need to do this, so now I can't do that, or I can only do this much of it, and that's not enough. So it works better when you have the whole community going, and you guys grow more of this, I'll grow more of this, and then we'll just share, and then everybody can do a little bit of this because you don't need as much of that. It's
exactly
the community aspect fixes a lot of the problems with the food industry has created.
Yes, I agree. And we've gotten so far from the community aspect of it. To me, and I think that's why it's like you find your place and your home with this community, because society now has gotten so selfish and all about me, and nobody is
they
interested
want to help each other.
No, and that's so foreign to, I guess, people our age or older, because we grew up in that era that you helped your neighbor.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't expect anything in return. You did it because that was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how we all, we survived.
And now it's getting to the point where it's sad to say this, we're in that group, but it's just old people that they're the only ones that still do that. Like you said, that they were raised in that era that was normal. And it's sad that now the normal is the complete opposite.
Yes.
And it's like, that's what's wrong with America.
Yeah.
I agree. It's sad to see it go in that direction. And I think about the younger generation coming up, and honestly, how much they're truly missing out of life.
Oh yeah.
That they don't even realize.
So I shared the link in chat. So if y'all want to come up and have a question for Bill and Mikey, you're more than welcome to come up. Oh. Hi.
I just want everybody to know that's on all other channels that these two people up here and those two people up there are amazing people. And if you can't, you need to subscribe, support, and watch these these two couples, because they are amazing. They will drop everything and come help. They will do whatever. They will bend over forward and bend over backwards to do whatever they can to help, just like the rest of everybody that's in chat and in the community. And that's all I got to say about that. I love y'all. I got to get back to sharing out channels. So, ta-ta.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, my God.
He's so awesome. Welcome in, Thompson Farmstead Adventures. So this guy, we met at the expo.
At the very tail end of it.
Yes, at the very tail end of it. He handed us the card, and I went to, immediately looking up his channel. I've been watching him. And he's a great guy.
Right down there by the
awesome.
expo.
Yeah.
So they have the same last name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Thompson
Maybe we're
Farmstead
related.
Adventures. He did say that when he was making his channel, you know, a lot of the channels are either Thompson Farms or, you know, Thompson Homestead. And so he was like, he had to make
I'm
something.
just gonna put them
yeah,
all in there.
he's going to put it all
And
in
he
there.
does
There you
adventures.
go.
It's not just 100% him sitting at his house doing stuff at the house. So he threw adventures in there.
Yeah. So go check them out too.
Oh, he's going to
Yeah.
Tin Killer.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
So everybody gets to meet him at Tin Killer. He's going to Tin Killer. That's awesome. I would pay to see that type of bending.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chris is wrong because I'm not that flexible no more.
Okay, Tony, we'll see you in a little bit.
Tony, take care. God bless y'all.
Yay! What about Sideways?
Nope. No.
I don't know. We're getting
that in 1 minute.
a little too old for all these crazy backwards, forward, sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was our first time going to the expo and a Tin Killer. And now we're on the planning committee for Tin Killer. So apparently we did something right at Tin Killer last year.
Oh, that is so funny. So the OC and Dodge, they said they're Thompson too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You didn't remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know
relatives that we know about.
There you go.
And they are going to
And they're
Tin
going
Killer.
to Tin
Yep.
Killer.
Wow.
Well, Tin Killer is pretty stinking cool, I gotta say.
Yes.
We always say that we need to be closer to y'all, or y'all need to be closer to us.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they at exactly? Where are you guys? I'm talking to her like you're not right here.
Yeah. No, you're.
Where are you guys at exactly? Not exactly, but you know, ballpark.
Well, no, I'm just kidding. I'll give you the GPS coordinates.
Yeah, Latin long. I can do some land nav, but unnecessarily.
We're in the Midlands of South Carolina, so we're pretty central to the state. So,
is he Bowen's North Carolina, or is he South Carolina too?
Oh, Bowen's up in North Carolina. I think he's like towards the Charlotte area. He's not too far from us.
No.
Okay.
Yay! Everybody subbing to everybody. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
This guy.
Oh, I knew it. Hey, Paul Case.
How'd you like that verse, Paul?
I had a phone call right in the middle of it, and I didn't even get to read it. And I wished I hadn't had the phone call when I got it. This is the only way I can get my wife to set through a live with me.
There you go.
Hi, Anita.
do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Amy does the same thing. Half the time I'm down here like.
Yeah, Chris is all usually chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I worked all day, so I like to be comfortable, but I guess not.
Oh, yeah, I'm comfortable all the time.
Yeah,
sort of. Not
I'm
really.
not.
No, today it's going to boggle your mind. I was making firewood again. Can you believe that?
I don't actually. Yeah. I don't. I thought we were cooler than that, Paul. We just lie to each other now.
I didn't get any video, but now I'll have to.
Now, yeah, if it didn't happen on video, it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
I shot a 300 in bowling one time, but there was no video. So guess what? It didn't happen.
Hey, I shot a 300 in bowling. It took a month, but I got it done.
I mean, I was talking about my whole lifetime. I've added up my whole life.
I don't even know how many games that was, but added them up.
Oh, Janae. Hi, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Sarah says they got 4 people in the bed watching this live.
Right.
Wow.
Hope they got a big bed.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Mr. Wilson.
Be crowded in there. I got to kick people out of my bed when I get here in the afternoon half the time.
I know, Faith.
I'll get home from work and Faith is sitting here in my side of the bed. And she got 47 Dr. Peppers on my night table. Like, get your crap and get out. I want to sit down.
That is what I would say if I was a door greeter at Walmart.
Yeah.
We're empty nesters here, so we don't have to fight with getting the kids or out of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
We just have all the dogs. So when the kids moved out, we brought in, we just kind of started bringing in dogs.
Yeah.
So now we have to fight with the dogs.
Yeah. You have to move 2 or 3 dogs to be able to lay down on the couch.
Yeah.
My couch is a 1-dog couch, and I just happen to be that dog.
You can't even take a bath by yourself.
No privacy.
No.
Right.
Anna Bohr is in. Bye. Yeah. I was watching where did Drop stay? It's All Grady. Yeah.
Oh.
They're still having issues with their crazy neighbor.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
He is.
I don't have my hat on tonight, but it's resting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So this has been fun. Like I like this. Like when we got, yes, you're not actually new to the community, but there's
so many new people that you might be new to them.
And so I like to do these where I bring people up on panel that I haven't had in a long time. Jeff does it all the time. Roll 2IC. He does it sometimes where he brings people. He does interviews and stuff like that. I'm more like, okay, let's bring them up. We'll introduce them. Let's drop the link. Let's show some love and stuff like that. So, and then I open up the panel. So, yeah.
Well, Amy, if it wasn't for Roll, we would have never met y'all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. And that's the crossover, yeah.
Right. It's like a big circle. And what I really like too is I'm seeing a lot of people from our channel in your chat for the first time. So that just opens the door even more all the way around. I'm loving it.
I'm taking notes because I'm in your chat. You're live watching from your side. So I see everything here, but I'm on my phone. I'm on yours. And I'm taking notes on the channels that I don't recognize, so we can go and actually check them out.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's information overload going on there, Chris, what you've got going on.
Right.
Yeah, you don't need that much information, man. You're supposed to be relaxing. And so
I never relax.
Just so that you know how to relax, I'm going to help you with that by just saying a few words to somebody in the chat. Heidi ho, neighbor.
Well, Paul,
accused of being Mr. Wilson.
When you start slowing down, you start slowing down more than you want to. So my philosophy is, when you start slowing down, you start dying. So I can't stop. I don't like sitting around. This is about all the sitting down I do, and I'll probably get up and go back outside here in a minute, even after this is all done. I don't like sitting around a lot. I'm okay with relaxing. I get it. You need to relax and do all the things, but
I used to go pretty hard myself.
I just can't do a lot of it. Like
I probably spent maybe first 15 years that Nita and I was married trying to work 20 hours a day, and I think I'm paying for that now. But it is what it is.
That's what you said.
I like that verse. I've actually preached those 2 verses before.
Yeah.
And
hey, y'all.
That's key. That's
Janae.
This is how you enter Amy and Chris's chat room. You say sup.
That's right.
And Tony always puts it in the chat that he does a little head nod. He's like, sup with a little head nod.
Sup with nod.
Yeah, a lot of people's like, I don't understand how she can keep up with chat and have the conversation and all. And
it's a lot.
It's a work in progress, y'all. Like
sometimes it takes her 45 minutes to get to the end of the chat, depending on how fast you people want to chat.
No, I've not ever thought it was anything like that before. I just thought that she had bougie white chick skills we didn't know nothing about.
That's right.
Hey, James.
He does have those.
Heather.
Mad skills.
Mad bougie white chick skills.
Yeah, which means she has skills, and
Good night, Jeff.
sometimes she gets mad. Usually at me.
He said, "I will sub to you all at once, as I get." Wait, I will sub you all once I get my computer. This is crazy.
And this is every Tuesday night. Doesn't matter who comes on or how long we go live. It's always hysterical.
Hold on.
We have a crap ton of fun.
Yes.
It kind of grows on you though, because I used to not be able to remember people's names nearly as good. And since I've watched Jesse complain about it, I've learned how to figure out y'all's names, and I can call several channels by their first name. Like,
I'm still working on that because I don't follow YouTube near as much as this one. So half the time, like, I got to ask her, I was like, okay, that one, what's their real name? I don't know like she does, because I don't follow this stuff like she does. This is her job. And this is not mine. I have one. So I still have to have help remembering people's actual names. And it's getting better, but it's a lot of people.
I have 3 jobs.
Yeah, we're still learning.
I need a cheat sheet sometimes.
I have 3 jobs. I thought they were like diets. I almost starved to death on one diet, so I got on 2.
You got another one?
Yeah.
What are names? I know faces better.
There you go.
I saw that
I
guy.
can relate to that.
Like, I know that guy, but I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, OC, because I've heard it my entire life.
Yeah, I remember faces.
Yeah.
What's a job?
Well, there's a lot of people in here that I learned their name a long time before I'd seen their face, and Lori is one of them. That little Miss Lori beats the socks off of me on Thursday night on Kahoot It for like weeks in a row before she ever does a live, and she does a live, and I'm like, I'm getting beat by her. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, I saw Prepping for Heaven on Rule 2IC for ever felt like, and then I saw her start coming on the homesteading side of it, and it's like, okay, cool. And then she started doing her lives. I'm like, oh, that's what that person actually looks like. It's neat when you can start putting faces with the names, especially when they're in the chat a lot and you see them. You start to feel like you know them, but you've never seen them. It's like I could have walked past them in the store today and wouldn't know it.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Going to the Okie homestead, I see people that I watch on YouTube. But then I'm like, okay, what is their channel? What is their channel? Because I recognize their face because I watch a lot of lives and a lot of videos. And the Browns farmhouse, they were there, at the Okie homestead. She had her little baby and stuff, and I know their faces because I watched their video, but it was so hard to remember, hey, what was their their name of their channel.
Greg, yes
Pumpkin
and no.
Farmstead Adventures.
I knew we were going to be live, so I got an energy drink on the way home from work. So I'm not
Chris
sitting
is
here
super
yawning
chatty
the entire time,
tonight.
because it's kind of bad when she's live and we're trying to go like push into hour 2 or into hour 3, and I'm over here like every 5 minutes. So
Chris says that
proactive today.
Chris is super chatty tonight. You must have ate some sugar or something. Says Duncan.
No, I'm just trying to work on not being in the background so much. People are like,
Tina.
Chris don't like being on camera. Chris don't like being this. Chris don't like that. It's like, no, Chris doesn't. You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry, I missed it. I need to do something if you'll let me, Amy.
What's up?
Hey, Janae,
Yes.
Me and you's back together just like peas and carrots. Always together.
Yes, sir. I love y'all too. Hey, Anita.
Annabore, so
She was in.
her and Joel were still on panel when we first started, but she's still co-streaming,
and
so
it'll stay co-streaming until we shut it down.
until we shut it down. She will still,
which means if you're new to the co-streaming stuff, she's still getting hours because her channel, you can still go to her channel and click on it and it brings you to this live. So she's still getting hours even though she went to bed. She's probably sleeping and she's still getting hours off of this live.
What, can you drop her link in chat? Who is it? What channel?
Making it home.
Making it home.
Oh, Lauren and Joel. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll grab it and I'll drop it in chat.
Thompson Farmstead said, "I like peas and carrots."
Peas and
Who
carrots.
doesn't like peas and carrots?
Well, I had a phone call today, and I didn't have any idea this kind of stuff went on in my family. A cousin of mine that I don't get to talk to very much, a guy thought he was calling him. He called me, and I answered and said hello, and I said the guy's first name because it come up on my phone who it was calling me. And he just starts telling me all about this and telling me how he talked to Paul earlier today and that he was wanting to get with him on this and such and this and such. And I said, yeah, you did talk to Paul earlier today and you're talking to him again now. Not my cousin. I thought maybe I sound like my cousin.
That's funny.
I can recognize Greg's voice when he calls me. Greg, and because I've watched Jack Dyer's Redneck Weather Report so many times,
right?
I can recognize his voice real well.
I watched that on replay because I'm not up.
Oh, I'm not up at that time, but we'll see y'all tomorrow. Can't say tomorrow with a T.
Oh.
I thought I would get to be the resident redneck around here. Nope. There's several that's a better redneck than me.
Right.
Hi, Mr. Glenn. Thank you for coming over.
Yeah. So this is anytime you need to come up, or you need help with hours, pop on in and do the co-streaming thing and get your hours, girl.
Yeah, they can help you with hours. I just came over here because I need help.
Really?
They knew I needed a lot of it once I got here, and yeah,
not that kind of help.
You're not qualified for that. Come on.
No, we're not qualified.
What are you talking about? I cause the need for that kind of help. I don't fix the need for that kind of help.
Same.
I'm probably compounding your problem.
Hi, Lori. Oh, there's another one. Delighted Acres Farm. Hello.
Hey, I've had dinner with that guy.
I know. Those people. We had dinner with those people. That's right.
That's awesome.
So if y'all want to drop Delighted Acres Farm link, go check them out too.
I'm not in your chat, so I can't.
Yeah,
I'll do it for you.
Paul needs a pickle.
Are they Oklahoma people? Delighted Acres.
Delighted Acres is. Oh crap! Where did they say they was from?
You would ask that, right, Paul?
Come on,
never mind.
Come on, Paul. Why you gotta ask
to
that?
Cause anybody to need therapy.
No, money pit.
Formerly,
yes,
they are.
Don Gardner.
Where did they say they were from?
I'm an Oklahoma. I'm not a channel. I'm a person. But
This is their
Central Oklahoma.
Okay.
Some of the things that you see on their channel is gardening, chickens.
They were sitting next to Greg and Donna.
Yeah, you guys. It looked like you had a good time eating dinner with everybody. I was like, I know where they're at. I have videoed in that room before.
Yeah. It was weird they had the tables running this way instead of this way.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah. It was crazy.
We would have been on a bigger table than when we went with Johnny and them, but we were on 4 different ones this way.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like that? Remember when you did that to me earlier? You don't like that, do you? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My other half.
Hey.
John and Kelly, that's their names. Y'all have a great description. I just noticed that in your description of your channel. I love that y'all wrote that. Why did you choose the name Delighted Acres? And they said it's from Psalms 37:4. I'm going to read it. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. That doesn't mean,
Mr. Amy.
yeah, when we delight in him, he will change our hearts to be more like his, and our desires will be for the things that glorify him and are best for us. At Delighted Acres, we recognize that all we are and have is because of God's provision, and we take delight in that. Join us on our journey as we learn to be more self-sufficient while delighting in all things God provides. That's awesome, y'all.
That is awesome.
Sorry, I wasn't
What?
laughing at the joy. Oh,
Do
there
you
is
see Mickey?
nobody keeping time right now.
Paul, do you see Mickey?
Yeah.
Amy, I'm gonna
Hey.
call it a night.
Okay.
We're an hour after y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you so much for inviting us on tonight, helping us out with our hours. I don't want to take up the panel if somebody else wants to come up.
We can have up to 10 people.
Yeah, but it's
Y'all are awesome.
I know.
It's after 10 o'clock their time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much again, y'all. Go show Bill and Mikey some love. Yes, on their
Thank
channel.
y'all, everybody.
Get
Amy,
their
thank you so
playlist
much. Chris,
running.
thank you.
Good to see you
Hey,
again, Bill and
Mickey,
Mikey.
Critter Creek.
Yeah, good to see y'all again.
There's Mickey.
Hey,
That's
Okay.
I watched a video that said if you want to make money on YouTube, copy the people you love to watch.
That's why we can only see half your head.
Yeah, we can only see half your head. We have to see it, but Mikey
Okay.
and Bill, thank
Good
y'all.
night, Bill and Mikey.
So it was
Love
my
you
thank
guys.
y'all again, and thank
Yeah.
you to all the wonderful channels in the chat. We'll definitely check some of the ones that we haven't seen before out, and along with the rest of them. But I'm so excited that we saw some viewers from our channel as well coming over, and just enjoy growing this family that we got here. Thank y'all so much.
All right. See you
Oh.
later.
Y'all have a good night. God bless.
God bless.
Thank you. And from city life to farm life, that's Mikey and Bill. And they raise livestock with cows, goats, pigs, chickens, turkeys, and rabbits. So if y'all are not subscribed, head on over there right now and subscribe.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janae. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Hey, Mickey. Shame on you.
Anyway, hey, wait. Anyway, I did not mean to interrupt because they were awesome. I'm just saying, I went to a 12-hour seminar
Oh my.
on how to grow your YouTube channel, and it said go find somebody in your community and do the same thing they do. So I saw Paul, and I'm a fan of his, and so I just came in here. I couldn't get a cute lady over in the shadows because Harley wouldn't cooperate. But anyway, it's my compliment to. Oh, that's the other way. It's my compliment to Paul Case. I'm
Imitation is
imitating
the
him.
most sincere form of
Flattery.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And from now on, Paul, guess what?
Uh-oh. There ain't no telling with you, brother. He Paul cased us.
Paul Case got Paul Case.
Yeah, have a good night.
I had no idea
wow.
I bet
I
that's
had
the
no
first
idea.
time you've been Paul Case, didn't it?
Yeah, I had no idea that anybody even liked my antics, to tell you the truth.
Avid's going to work.
Good night, Avid. Look who's on panel.
Man, look at that
That's
cool
a
sweatshirt.
handy little hoodie you got there.
Hey, I love that hoodie.
That's a neat hoodie.
But check that
I
hoodie
got to
out.
represent my sister. She gets on to me too many times.
Me too.
I got to stay in grease.
Aw, I love you, brother.
How is everybody doing?
Another day above the daisy, so I can't complain.
That's a good thing.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Oh, that's funny. Yep, it's Troy. It's brother Troy. Yeah. I told him, I was like, hey, listen, I've seen you on all these lives, and it's been forever. Right. Whipping that. Yeah, exactly.
She's been whipping me.
At least it's not just me. You need to
Family
share.
cares.
Oh, they got more framing on the house done. Sweet.
Nice.
Lacey. Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yep, he did. That was funny.
Oh, my gosh. That was great.
Really was. Paul Case finally got Paul cased. How'd it feel?
Oh, it's happened before.
Has it?
Yeah, it's happened before. What's really weird is when somebody does that to you in person. Just like mid-sentence,
just turn and walk away.
Answer their phone, roll the window up on their truck, and drive out the driveway. And I'm like, I don't think we were quite done.
I wasn't. I don't know about y'all. Apparently they were done, but you might not have been.
Yep. No, I got Paul cased in person. Do you remember this?
You did.
Yeah. I did.
Was it at the barbecue place?
Yeah, JL's. He walked up to you at JL's and was saying something, and then, like, in the middle of the conversation,
he was gone.
Paul Case just turned and walked away, and we're like, "Yep."
He remember getting chewed out for not finishing the conversation, and I said, "Well, I was done."
What'd y'all have that night? Barbecue ribs or brisket? What'd y'all have?
Oh, everybody had all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually get like the pulled pork or brisket sandwich, but the last time I got a dinner, and I didn't want to pick two sides, so I just had double fries. They covered the entire plate with fries, and I had to get a whole nother plate for the meat that came with the dinner. It's like,
they did?
Lord. JL's always does that. Their fries, they just, two hands just scoop it up like this and dump it on your plate. It's ridiculous.
Sides for sure.
Like, it hurts when you eat all of them, but you have to eat all of
them. Did y'all make a picture of your plate?
No, I don't. I don't Instagram photo my food like that. I don't know. It feels weird taking a picture of my food and stuff. Maybe someday, but I ain't there yet.
3-meat plate?
No, good Lord.
So
no.
Again,
body of a Greek god. I can't do like that.
So they bring you a whole plate of fries, and the next plate is just all meat?
Pretty much. I mean, if you get like a 3-meat, they're gonna have to use 2 plates because. And that was just mine because I got double fries. The dinner comes with 2 sides, but I didn't feel like eating the other stuff, so I just got just double fries. So that's why it covered the whole stinking plate.
Most people don't go light on carbs when they go eating barbecue. So
right. Most people eating barbecue don't care about carbs.
All of their sides are pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But
and we got pie.
Carnivore diet.
What was your
they have some stuff at JL's that's not very popular in a lot of places, like smoked bologna. You can't get that just everywhere. They just smoke meat.
It's weird.
Kind of like watching a guy talk and you can't see his lips moving. That's weird. Don't worry about interrupting my wife over there, though. She told me she couldn't hear anything we was saying anyway.
Hi, Kelly.
She got them
Hey,
earplugs.
Kelly.
I've learned to zone you out sometimes.
Oh,
So we have some new channel members.
Oh yeah.
Tim Mason, our Flippin' Farmstead, Base Camp Unbounded, Muriel E, and White Rock
White Rock.
Homestead.
Hey, who's that guy
Whoop, whoop.
coming through? Because he's got the little link on there.
That is Janae's.
Okay.
He's under Janae's, the associate
How do
minister.
you know who he come through?
Because he said hello, Janae. That's how I know.
Well, that doesn't mean a whole lot because a whole lot of people
I'm just saying.
know Janae.
I know.
I remember seeing him. I remember seeing him from Avid Fisherman's channel, and then before that, yeah, Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon Mr. Terry Jones. Welcome on in.
Is he on yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she
I
right?
see him here.
Why y'all gonna make her right? I'm never gonna hear the end of that.
Hey, drop. I don't
right.
know if
Write it on the calendar.
I don't know if I'd drive to town for regular bologna, but smoked bologna is a different beast, man.
Is it?
Oh, you gonna let them know what you were talking about bologna the other day? Remember? This weekend, Sunday. Remember? You know what I'm talking about?
Hi, Whistle Stop. Hi, Ed.
Any idea what I'm talking about?
My daughter-in-law got us started smoking a roll of bologna when we smoked some meat.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
Piles on it. J&L.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, J&L piles it on.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
And it's good.
Yes.
Like their fries are good. So you got to eat all of them, but then you're miserable because you ate all of them.
I always save some for the dog when we get home.
Right.
Lori.
There goes the world.
Right.
Hey, welcome.
How does Avid have a great shirt and not me? That's not Avid.
That's Troy. That's Troy.
That's Troy Sutton.
Because y'all have the beards, that's why someone thought.
I thought I seen that Avid left and went to work anyway.
He did.
Avid went to work. Mickey, that is Troy Sutton. Yep.
No, that's just a scruffy hillbilly.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to get up here while Mickey was here, but
that's a kind soul.
He had to run.
Yeah, you know how that Mickey is.
Yeah.
He's a West Virginia helper.
I don't even have one of them hoodies, and I'm on the dang thing.
We don't, brother. We don't even have our own merch.
I don't even have a Paul Face cup.
Yeah, I'm the one person that bought the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mickey made that logo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He sure did. Look how awesome that is.
Good job, Mickey.
Is it soft and squishy in all the right places?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever heard one man ask another man that question. I don't think you can answer that.
Is it squishy in all the right places, brother?
Oh, my.
Oh, that is so funny.
Midway Farms. I'll drop your link in chat for you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming in and showing some love.
That is Ed from Whistle Stop.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
Well, you know, I got to admit, Amy, I prepared for this all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take the wheel off the weeping water planter with a socket and a extension, and then duct tape my phone to it, but it's still falling over. So.
That sounds about like some of my contraptions.
Right.
My first phone camera holder was a chip clip and a 1 gallon Rotella oil jug with rocks in it.
That's
and
right.
I cut a hole in the side of the jug and clipped my phone to it so it stays.
That's called redneckery.
I am fluent in
redneck solutions.
Yeah. I have a PhD in redneckery.
Well, we need to get the redneck weather report, Jack, wherever you're at. Just sub to Midway Farms. Thank you, Greg and Donna.
Nice.
Oh crap! See, the full throttle's not
Good
working.
night, Lacey.
What the crap?
Good night, Lacey. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming in.
I still watch some big channels. I just enjoy the entertainment, and I was watching one of them today. He put out a video about trying to spread some composted wood chips that he had on the ground in his corral in a wet spot for like 3 years, and so he was picking this all up the front end loader and loading it in a manure spreader. And his old manure spreader quit working, and he determined it was a spring, and he even walked the field and found the spring. It was just a little coil spring, smaller around than a person's thumb, and probably about 6 inches long, and it broke one of the loops off one end. And he said, "Well, guess I have to quit for the day." And you know what I was thinking? Dude, ain't you got no baling wire around there? You can fix that and keep going. And I'm like, I wouldn't dare stop. You can't be a farmer and not know some redneckery, can you?
Right.
That's right.
I don't know.
Unless you're a noob.
I guess you could be a newbie.
Yeah.
Right.
How's
Everybody
that
was a
question
newbie at some point.
class in high school?
You know, that's something they should teach. They'd be some smart aleck kid to go into wood shop and have the blade on the table saw tied all on with baling wire if they taught it, though.
That's probably true.
Best cold fertilizer out there.
Rabbit poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cindy
Homestead Gold.
Yep. Rabbit poo.
So,
and we're about to have more rabbits.
When we have a crap ton of rabbits and they're making a crap ton of crap, we're gonna bag it.
That's good fertilizer.
Yeah, you don't have to compost or nothing. You can take that stuff straight to the garden.
Barbed wire duct tape 101.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you don't know, and I didn't know before I talked to a law enforcement officer. But he said the reason you could buy 1 pound bags of rabbit crap on eBay was because it's the perfect fertilizer for Mary Jane. And so my mom is like, I found out I could buy this rabbit poop and get it delivered to my door in 1 pound packages. And I'm like, Mom, you don't want to do that. You'll be targeted eventually.
They'll be knocking down your door.
The police will start driving by real slow.
Yeah. Wonder if this is the place where she sells that out of.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Y'all don't eat that, though. Y'all don't eat that. They don't serve that at jails, is what I'm saying.
Mary Jane rabbit dung.
Aww. She picked her name. It's Pearl. Aww.
Did you put 2 things out there and have her touch one of
them? Right? How did you do it, sister?
Yeah,
how did you get her to
pick?
How did she pick her name? Y'all don't forget Thursday at 7 o'clock. Well, Johnny goes at 5 anyway, but he's gonna pick up at 7 and talk about YouTube stuff.
Things and stuff and things.
Yeah, stuff and things. Yeah. So don't miss that one.
Because why is he doing it?
Because Dale and Nana are not going to be live on Thursday. So Johnny picked it up and he's going to teach us all the things.
You get a twofer of Johnny.
Yep.
With White Rock. It's like a... Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. You get a twofer.
I'm going to miss the whole dadgum thing, huh? See on Thursday evening.
Well, dang.
Well, dang.
Why is that, Paul?
Have ministry appointments. I've got to go to a meeting at Grove where they're talking with our disaster relief group in my association. So Crater Creek, you'll have to tune in to all the Homestead Hangout so you can, at the very least, tell them what I would be saying if I was there.
There you go.
Challenge accepted over there, Mickey. Come on.
There's Kathy and Brian, Resourceful Living Homestead. Hello, hello.
Hey, guys.
Well, I'm going to have to jump off here.
Well, thank you for coming up, brother.
Well, I had to come in and get out of trouble with you.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, I would have been texting you. Listen, this live was long enough for you to jump on and say, hey. Yeah. And you didn't, but now you did. So you're in the clear.
I love all of y'all. It's good seeing all of you.
Love you too.
All right,
love you too. Have a good night.
All right.
Good night, Troy.
That's sweet.
Thank goodness, Lynn the Okie. Thank goodness. I don't know who would want two of me. Well, I found out something today I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really flabbergasted to find out that I could easily tell the difference between a alligator and a crocodile. You guys know how to do it?
Do they have those where you are?
No.
One has a blunt
No,
nose
they
and
don't.
one has
But I want to be able to recognize them if I see one, you know.
It's their snout. Their snout is thinner.
Is that
I don't
it?
know. I'll try to remember.
That's not what they told me. I think Amy and Chris locked up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Oh,
Okay.
they're back again.
Wow.
They're probably laughing.
So here's how I know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. One of them you'll see later.
Aww.
And the other one you see after
in a while.
I knew it. That was saying goodbye. After a while, crocodile.
That is a cute one. He's gonna still be in the chat. That is so cute, Paul.
Well, Mickey told a joke on Trey's live and then left. Mickey?
Mm-hmm. I want to do a Paul. Ready? Why does oh goodness, something about Peter Pan? Paul tells it all the time.
See, it's hard to Paul Case.
I know.
He makes it look so easy. It's really hard.
Uh-oh, she's muted.
Oh, why does Peter Pan? Okay. Why does Peter Pan's feet never touch the ground? Something like that. He never lands. Get it?
He's in Neverland.
No, I like that.
Well, you know the story of Peter Pan. When he gets happy and he's laughing and he's happy, he floats all the way up. Yeah, that was a cute one. Paul tells that one.
Mickey ain't no Paul. Oh, man. It's been really fun. Yep. And the kids ain't here, so I can tell them to get me a Dr. Pepper.
I thought about getting something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Hi, Tom. So, just in case everybody knows, I have 3 people co-streaming with me. And 4. No, it's 3. It's 3. So you won't see everybody in chat. I see everybody. Oh, it's okay.
It's not right.
Look at what Mickey said.
That is sweet, Chris. Thank you.
But I'll finish my joke. That didn't kill her. Oh,
That's
Mickey.
not fair to us who are not going.
Right? There's not a lot of people who are going to Tin Killer.
Not
That's
on
just
panel anymore.
mean, Mickey.
Paul, that was a cute one. That was sweet.
Yeah. That's cool.
I know Amy and Chris have a good one they can tell everybody.
What? A joke?
A good joke, yeah. Knock knock or something funny.
Oh, do I have a joke?
Do you have a joke? Oh,
muster one up.
Because I'll just dig deeper and deeper into the.
No, that's probably That's for the best. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 10 is a 24-hour drive for us, so that would take us probably 3 days at least.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Wow.
Well, dang, now I'm thinking.
Is a 24-hour drive, Lori, for you?
Yeah, we're in Massachusetts.
I would like to go to the East Coast. Don't worry, Janae, I'm thinking of a joke. I'm just.
All right.
We'll circle back.
Oh, it's circle back.
But not next week. It'll be a later on here in a minute.
All right, that's a good one.
I would like at some point to go to the East Coast area, like over there. I just don't know that I'll ever have like a reason that makes me go. Like my work will never take me over there, kind of thing. There's none of that. So it would have to be one of those things where I just plan a trip for no other reason but to go do it. You know, there's never gonna have anything happen that takes me that way for any other reason. It's just gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to make a vacation and go do it.
You can always come
6 hours
in my backyard.
Well, thank you, Lori. We're gonna come to yours and raid Lori's.
You can go fishing in the backyard, catch bass, pickerel, hornpout.
Which
6.5 hours.
Sure, was asking about. Are you talking about Mikey or Mickey?
Oh,
or the Mickey they call Mikey, or the Mikey they call Mickey? Who are you talking about?
Can someone drop Mikey's page again? Celebrating farm life.
Yes.
You can drop Mickey's too.
Put Mickey's too.
Yeah,
because
I dropped
Mickey. I
dropped both of them.
So I don't know who she's talking about.
Drop both links. Critter Creek
y'all.
and Celebrating Farm Life.
Mickey Mikey. And you're covered either way. Because I don't know which one you're talking about.
What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed veggie.
Oh, my dear Lord.
Hi, Emily.
That was cool. Hey, guess what? That was corny. Get it?
Yes, it was. It's actually on the list of corny jokes.
Corny jokes.
Yeah. What do you call an angry carrot?
Corny. A steamed vegetable. That's cute.
A what?
A steamed veggie.
I love corny jokes.
That is funny.
So celebrating farm life, Mikey and Bill is live streaming. Making it home, Lauren and Joel are live streaming. I'm live streaming, and anyone else, Amy? Did you see? Or just that's all?
That's it.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Amy, what's the order of Chris and his siblings?
Well, I'm first, and then everybody else.
Second.
You were not first.
No, I'm talking height. I'm talking in height.
No, that's not how it goes.
I'm the tallest, and everybody else is just short.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh,
it's Johnny.
Sup?
Exactly. He's full of it. Yes.
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 I'm full of Mountain Dew. And I'm not full of it because I am the tallest. I win.
Hey.
I don't need a step stool to get stuff off the top of the counter.
Aww.
Just saying. Some of y'all do.
The counter?
Embrace your confidence.
There's Bowen. Hi, Bowen.
Hey, y'all. Come on in, y'all. Bowen
Wait,
and Johnny. Hey.
Troy, right there.
I know.
Boom.
He said, I really enjoy fresh underwear just out of the dryer. Then look around and try to figure out who in the laundromat they belong to.
What in the world?
Oh, that is
man.
hilarious.
Well, that beats anything I could have thought of. That's hilarious. I'm gonna choke on Mountain Dew over here. Golly.
I'm 62. That one went by too fast. I couldn't read it.
Drops is a foot taller than you.
Too much to look down all the time.
Foot.
My neck hurts.
I'm 5'1".
Oh, more than a foot. Good Lord.
I'm 5'3.5".
Hey,
My
The
son's
oldest to the youngest,
6'4".
Chris and his siblings.
Oh, you want to talk about age? Well, I'm the tallest.
I'm the oldest.
And I'm the youngest up here.
Sarah's gonna have to drop
Number
it into
6.
the chat
No,
because you're
I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, Kathy, Brandy, me,
Uh-huh.
Sarah, and Ryder.
Oh.
In that order.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Everybody's getting subs
Old,
here.
not as old, not as old. Me, younger than me, the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
The baby.
We want years 77, 78, 82, 85, 87, and then a long pause until 98 for Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We said a long
You know
pause.
what that means? You know what that
What?
long pause means?
Mm-hmm.
Ryder was an accident. Ryder was a boo-boo.
No such thing as accidents.
Oh, no, there is. Have you met him? Laura, you ain't met him. Ryder's an accident waiting to happen. He does all kinds of dumb stuff. He's an accident waiting to happen. He needs to make a video of like redneck furry gone wrong, because that boy, I was giving him crap the other day because he's the shortest of all of us, which is a feat of in itself, because there's a lot of short people in this house, family, and on this hill, but he's the shortest one, so he wins that one. But I was giving him crap the other day because he was painting his shed or something, because it's like Pepto-Bismol pink, so he's painting it blue because it's Pepto-Bismol pink, and it's only painted blue to about 6 foot high all the way around this thing. And I was telling him, like, is that painted that way because that's as high as you can reach?
Oh.
And I can't say on a live stream on Facebook or YouTube or whatever what he said to me.
Yeah,
and who's that? Ryder? Did you say that's
Yeah,
Ryder?
Ryder. He's like, I ran out of paint. I'm like, no, you didn't.
He's fine. No.
You might
He
have ran out
doesn't
of
own a
paint
ladder.
all the way around this thing at exactly 6 foot tall. Come on.
He's 6 feet? Oh,
He doesn't have a
No,
ladder.
he's 5 foot something, but he can only reach up to 6 feet.
Oh, he can. Okay.
But yeah, it's hilarious. I need to take a picture of that shed. That is hilarious.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead. There's nothing wrong with the
Oh.
pink shed.
I didn't say there was.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there is, but I didn't say there was. It's just funny that I drive past it every morning. I look over. It's like, really? This high, all the way around it.
Hi, foothills of Appalachia.
That's another thing. I would like to go
Appalachia
over and do
Hi,
that
Dana.
AT. That'd be
Tim.
part of it. Probably part of it, not all of it. But yeah.
Bowen says he needs to leave out some shorts for Amy to go through. I've been slacking.
He has been slacking.
Bowen says
Slack-a-lacking.
Slack-a-lack.
Slack-a-lacking.
Slack-a-lacking, shad-a-lacking.
Oh, Lord. Man, that's a long video.
Good night, Dark
Good
Lord.
night, Xander.
Hi, Xander.
Take care, Xander.
I did play all, and it just plays this one.
I don't know.
God bless.
Maybe you need to go find
It's their master playlist.
I don't know.
Playlists. Yeah,
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Play all.
They went to an island. Who are we talking about? Eh?
Who went to an
What's up,
island?
Raider?
Oh.
I don't know why, but I call you Raider. I don't even know where that started, but I called you Texas for a while, but then I landed on Raider and it stuck.
Yeah.
Lori, you gonna go late night after this, or what?
Well, when they're ready to crash and fall asleep, maybe, yeah.
Well,
unless you want to do it,
it'll be after 1 o'clock in the morning.
So there's something wrong with y'all. I'm just saying it. I'm gonna say it. Everybody's thinking it. I'm just gonna say it. There's something wrong with y'all. 1 o'clock in the morning.
When I can't sleep.
Well, y'all don't be nice with them because everyone's
I get it. I
different,
mean, there's people in other time zones where it's probably like, already 5 in the morning or not quite 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Like Jonesy's probably starting his day, but
yeah, what time is in Australia?
I don't know about right now, but back in the day when he came on our lives all the time,
yeah,
he was at lunch when we were live at 8 o'clock at night. He was like, it was 1 o'clock I think our 8 o'clock PM is lunchtime for him. So he's like 6 hours behind. I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Shout out
there. 7
Hold
hours.
Hold on.
Oh man, I did it. Look at me.
Hold on.
Drops is ready for bed.
Let's see.
Yeah,
so is Anabar.
Radio Jones.
And so is Bowen. Bowen's ready for bed.
Good night, brother.
Vampires are up at 1 a.m. You see that? Vampires are up at 1 a.m.
No, the retired people are up at 1 a.m.
I miss all y'all, but I had to adjust my life again. Aw, Bowen.
Aw.
Oh, there you go.
So
he is 16 hours ahead of us.
Radio Jonesy.
Right now, it is 1:53 in the afternoon on Wednesday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Let me drop his link, y'all. Radio Jonesy. He has a few channels.
Oh, that'd take a full-time job to drop all his links. He's got 47 channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he uses all of them. It's hilarious.
I know. I don't know how.
Y'all, not 4, he said.
Well, I don't know if
he's a radio guy.
He's got at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, he does at least.
He's got
5
several.
of them.
Let's put that
He
way.
has at least 5. He has Radio Jonesy, and he has
Island Life in Tasmania.
Yes. Yep. And
which I like that one a lot
the Tasmanian Dog. Charlie Tasmanian Dog.
I like the Island Life one because he actually videos out the windshield a lot and drives around, and it's just pretty down there.
It is.
He's in Tasmania.
Tasmania Island Life. That's it. That's one.
That's it.
And he's like Chris too. He has a collection of he collects Chris collects his pipes and coins, and so does Radio Jonesy. They have a collection.
I got a collection of all kinds of stuff. Some people call it hoarding.
That's sentimental stuff.
I don't, but some people call it hoarding. I collect what have I been collecting lately? Oh, that's right. Construction supplies.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. When I finally get it, I'll put it in building the stinking add-on.
Sarah said Jimmy crashed.
I saw that.
I think the Charlie channel, which is his doggy, it's I think it's Charlie Tasmanian Dog.
Yep.
Okay.
I know you need to stop. Now I'm yawning.
What the crap? I just finished a
It's
violently
catchy.
It's too
highly
early.
caffeinated
Hello.
drink. What the crap?
How's your meat smoking going, Johnny?
Oh yeah, that's right. He was supposed to be
No.
smoking today.
Very much.
He's watching in his sleep because his phone's still on.
Hey, Lori.
Oh, you're one of
I
the.
call them smart people. Well, thanks.
Look,
Lori.
Hey,
she called you
it
smart.
comes in handy. Every time she brings home an animal I didn't know we wanted,
What's up?
we have stuff to build a pin with already. I don't have to go buy nothing because I just go over in my big pile of crap and make a pin. That's why our pins look like crap, but it holds the pigs in, so it works.
Hi, Faith.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I need to start doing that, Johnny, going to those auctions and just buying the random like toolboxes or tool cabinets and whatnot, because you can get nice hand tools and like nothing, pennies basically, and then get rid of the other stuff you don't want or if it's broke or whatever. But you can build over time. You can build up a lot of hand tools that way.
Y'all have been to the auction. I know Johnny's been, and Dale and Nana Lisa's been. It's Chris and Amy's turn to go now.
Well, we did go. We went the month before Johnny went to the one in Inola. We went to that one the month before, but she didn't video nothing. It's like she's a crappy YouTuber or something. She didn't record. Well, in her defense, I will defend her on that one. It was raining.
Yeah, it was.
So it's kind of hard to video when you don't want to get all your crap wet. So it's like, So I get it on that one.
And then the next
you
auction.
didn't feel good. And then the
When
next
supper.
we didn't go, and everybody and their uncle went.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! It went well, James. I smoked 3 racks of ribs and 2 pork butts.
Nice. And James says, "When supper."
Troy saying hi to Grumpy.
Hey, Faith.
Grumpy's here.
How are you, Grumpy?
Here.
The chat just went grumpy.
I'm ready to lay down in my bed.
Yeah,
She's over at Ryder's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's over at Ryder's right now.
What she needs to do, and I'm not telling her she has to, because she's an adult now and she can do what she wants, but what she needs to do is she needs to go around moving stuff in Ryder's house, so when he comes home and he looks for something, ain't nothing where it belongs. That would be hilarious. And he's paying you, so you literally got paid to rearrange all his crap, and then he won't be able to find nothing,
Sheila.
And he'll be looking for stuff every which way. That would make my day.
Is Grumpy in chat? I didn't see her in chat.
Yeah,
she's
just
probably in Chris's.
Over in Raiders.
I see her. Yeah,
okay.
I think she's in Chris's chat.
Is Chris live streaming? Okay.
Wait.
That's it. I'm calling Trey.
Wait.
Bluffing. He don't take my.
She's in. I don't know whose chat she's in.
Well,
then because
one of those.
Maybe Mickey or Paul.
Making it home, celebrating farm life, or
she's
Janae.
not in ours.
She's not in ours.
Because she's got
she's not.
Link thingy on her. She just clicked the first one of our pictures she saw, and it wasn't ours.
She goes, "Oh, I didn't even realize. I bet she's on Making It Home, maybe."
James made barbecue chicken in the oven, mac salad, and baked beans.
Gear wrenches aren't cheap either. And those things come in handy sometimes. Well, they come in handy a lot.
Oh, she goes, "There we go."
There she is.
There's
Mom.
Grumpy.
Ha, ha, ha.
Hello, Faith.
Man, Johnny got some gear wrenches.
Hi, Faith.
For next to nothing. I know he did, because those buckets usually don't go for just a couple bucks. Man, see, I gotta start going to the auction. Got to. The problem is, some of them are like during the week at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's just, man, I gotta retire.
Jennifer's in here now. She said, I didn't even realize. I just clicked the thumbnail.
That's exactly what Faith did. Oh, look, Mom, click. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Boom.
There, I'm going to drop Faith's link. There y'all go.
I've done that
She
before.
said the baby
What
won't start.
happened?
It won't stop moving.
Oh, there it is.
Meet me Saturday. Which Chris are you talking to? Texas Raider?
Spelled it like
I know
Raider.
he spelled
When
it
is the when's Faith in July? When does she do?
July 1st.
Oh, yeah.
July 1st.
Am I supposed to meet Johnny somewhere?
It might have been a typo.
It might have been a typo, but hey.
I don't even have
We
his
buy
phone
a
number.
bunch of
tools. Oh, we will buy a bunch of tools, he says.
I thought he wrote a bunch of bananas because
Where are we going Saturday?
There's an auction, I guess.
I know, but I said where?
JL's barbecue.
JL's barbecue.
Right. All I can say is, Lori, is that what is today's date? Not the month. What is today?
25th.
It was it's the 25th.
And what year is it?
Oh no. 2025.
Let's see. What's this?
We can go to JL's.
We can do that.
We can go to JL's too.
Well, it's not the first Saturday of the month, so it's not the one
Thank
out
you.
there on 4/12. Oh, well.
Gillums, I got about 10 or so toolboxes.
Jiminy crickets.
He still hasn't said where it's at.
He did
It's at Jiminy Crickets.
Jiminy Crickets.
It's just Disney World.
If we had a pink
Tinkerbell
barn,
has
I'd
it.
be
Tinkerbell
okay,
has
painting
it.
that sucker or anything but
That's
pink.
not far from us at all.
He says, hey, Sarah says, hey, don't forget, we got a double date this weekend.
Dates are in the evening. This will be during the day. We're good.
Well, depending on when the fishing and hunting thing is.
Huh? Oh, they're talking about the word. Yeah, the thing.
Don't do that, Faith.
Oh.
It's all part of the show, Mickey.
Oh my Lord, another one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the computer. He
Christopher.
changed it to the computer guy.
What did it used to be?
Is
Hi,
that you?
Christopher.
Is that you, Chris?
No,
That is not me.
that is our son, Christopher. He's the computer guy.
Oh, okay. That's Chris then. All right.
There's 3 Chris's going on right now.
I get 3 of them.
We're all outnumbered.
The computer, Chris. Oh, y'all
I
subscribe?
know, right? Now,
Oh.
Jennifer's here because we're not talking
car parts
or anything like that. She heard pink shed and
dang.
said,
Looky.
wow.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Couldn't sleep. Yep, Christopher the computer guy. Faith's like, what am I gonna do with my channel when I have her? Heading out, y'all. This was awesome. Thank you for all your support. See you later. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Ooh,
Good night.
got some stuff too.
Johnny, they're selling out a feed store down here.
Let's
Saturday.
talk about Jeeps, Johnny.
Yes.
So stoked on this stuff. What kind of Jeep? Willie?
Yeah, he's got a couple.
That's what the military use, those Willies.
Huh? James Hall. What?
Did you see the pictures James sent?
Not
Amy?
falling asleep.
Hold on.
A feed
Hey,
store will
James,
be
hold
right
on.
Saturday.
Hold on, James.
How can snow keep you awake?
It has bones in it.
Only 14 more
But it
weeks.
looks great, James.
Oh dear Lord, he's got more than 2 now. Well, see, Johnny hoards Jeeps.
Yep. Johnny hoards.
Because Amy and Chris don't boot me.
I'd get.
You better straighten up, Mickey.
Oh, Christopher got another sub.
See, that's the same way
subbed you. I did that, Christopher. I
never
subbed.
going to be any content on that one.
That's okay. I
Now,
subbed
it
to
might be on
Christopher.
his, but mine won't. He could.
No, go ahead and sub to everybody. I dropped their links and all the channels as I could, making rounds.
I know. I've got like
Thompson Farmstead. I subbed to you earlier.
That last year it was Marissa. This year it's Faith. Right? Deuce and a half.
What? Whoa! Hold on. Dang it, man! I want a deuce and a half.
Okay.
See, Johnny's my
a
spirit
deuce
animal.
and a half.
Johnny's your spirit animal.
You got a deuce and a half.
Well, for those who don't know what a deuce and a half is, y'all have to explain it to them.
It's an awesome truck.
Y'all heard that?
That will go anywhere, burn any fuel, and haul a whole heck of a lot. And
it's
yes,
called
I
a
have
deuce and a half because it is a 2.5 ton truck.
Well, I said awesome.
Yeah. I'm just being a little more specific.
I still have my license for it.
Yeah, what's the GVW on a deuce and a half? It's up there.
It's up
now
there.
They want to know what's a GVW.
What the heck is going?
Gross vehicle weight.
I didn't do
it. Right.
I just subbed
that's the plan.
Y'all going sub to Thomas Farm Adventures. Amy, who's Thomas Farm Adventures? Y'all met him?
Yeah, we met him at the Okie Expo. Last weekend.
He has some great content.
He's originally from
Oh, I see.
California, and then he moved out here, and he's
to the Ozarks.
Look, I might know a guy with one that might let it go to the right person.
Well, I could be the right person.
Chris said he would like that.
Right? You couldn't buy some big ticket items if you only brought the cheap. There's not a whole lot of cargo space in that thing. But it's one of those cool factors. It doesn't matter. There's not a whole lot of cargo space in the Judge either, but that really don't matter.
He says I need to. I mean, but then I would have no room to bring my stuff home.
Stuff home.
That's what Johnny says. And Peter.
Because he buys too much stuff at the auction.
No, he doesn't. He just gets what he needs. In the fire service, a deuce and a half is a 2.5 hose?
2.5 inch hose.
I'll be right back.
In the fire service.
What in the world?
As a fireman calls a 2.5 inch hose a deuce and a half.
Good night, Greg and Donna.
Yep.
Sweet Greg and Donna.
Hey, which
Duncan
means
Family
if Peter
Farms.
knows that, then he has to be somewhat in that circle, which that's pretty cool, actually.
Peter.
Were you in the brush firefighting circle?
He must have been.
That would be kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
I watch a guy on YouTube that's in the like wildfire, brush fire stuff world, I guess.
James Hall, my dad ended up.
That's a tough firefighter.
Yeah, it's different. Sure.
Nothing like fighting a fire.
Oh, wow. Can you read what James says?
My dad ended up
about his dad. It's
running over VW full of Germans on the Autobahn while drunk in a deuce and a half.
That's a bad car to be drunk in. I mean, there's not a good one, but that's a bad one.
He was in the fire department for many years.
He ran over a VW.
Salute Peter, first responders and veterans.
I'll trade you. I was a firefighter in Israel.
That must have been difficult. Wow.
It was
the burning desert.
Interesting.
Interesting would be the word, yes. I don't know. Israel's pretty country, though.
Oh, it's if I couldn't live here, I'd be living there.
If we ever end up kicking you out, that's where you'll go.
Yeah.
I mean, not us. We would never do that. But
Lori, I have a question for you. It's been asked by a friend. Are you going live tonight? Do you know what time?
I have no idea. Oh, look at it. It's 11:11 already.
Nope.
I don't know. 11:30, 12.
It's not.
Okay.
Depends on when Amy and Chris decide to hang it up.
Man, don't be showing
Unless
me
you want to go.
That's Jennifer.
No, you're the one that picked up your phone and showed me. Don't be showing me stuff like that unless you're going to let me have one. I'm just saying.
Jennifer, you just got this.
I will start looking. Just saying. But I don't want the dualies. I want the super singles.
I'd love to have a Hummer.
You know, they're not as fun as you might think. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're not as fun as everybody thinks. They're uncomfortable, and the trans tunnel gets super hot. They're not insulated. They're not a creature comfort kind of thing at all. And I know the deuce and a half isn't either, but
so is a Jeep more
Hummers,
more
a lot of people end up getting them have found out after the fact they really don't like driving them.
Well, the reason why I want a Hummer is because of the tires. You can ride on them flat. 2, all the fuel, you could pour anything in there for gas.
Right.
3, it would be that they're heck of a climber on mountains and hills and everything else for 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And then you can add a snorkeling unit to it. So, whereas in the turn radius versus a deuce and a half and a Hummer.
Yeah. What turn radius? There ain't no turn radius.
Well, now you know what I mean.
A deuce and a half around, you need 40 acres to turn one of them things around.
Well, now you understand my theory between the two. And all that.
Was Jennifer in the military too?
All right.
She hated
paid the VA for $160.
Faith is on her way home.
Shouldn't they be paying you?
No, I have to pay for my medications.
I think if you write a check up to and including your life for this country, then you should. There's certain things you shouldn't have to worry about.
Good night, Peter.
But I'm not in a place to make that a thing, so I'll just gripe about it.
Bowen said a Peterbilt truck.
I
like Peterbilts, but if I had to pick, I'd get a KW. But whatever.
What's a KW? I know the Peterbilt.
Kenworth.
Oh, is that
I
a Mack truck?
like Peterbilt's fine, I guess, but I like me a nice KW.
The only difference between a KW and a Peterbilt is that the decal that they put on the name of the truck.
Okay. So Peterbilt has a flat nose, and the Mack truck. I know Peterbilt and Mack trucks. So
no,
that's a Mack.
Peterbilt's got long nose convention.
Yeah, they have
the
both.
long nose.
Yep.
If I'd got a Peterbilt, it'd be one of those needle nose Pete's.
Oh,
the needle nose are they're just neat looking. I mean, that's nothing special. It's just they're different. I guess it's a novelty thing. I guess more than anything.
Johnny,
I like the needle nose.
That's a snub nose.
Peterbilt. I need a Peterbilt truck, says Bowen.
Everybody does.
And let's salute Peter because he's a retired first responder.
Yep.
We love and respect our first responders. Thank you so much.
10'2" spread axle. Talk about give me 40 acres. Yeah, James knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Is it a drop deck or is it a low boy or is it a normal spread axle? We can we can go down that rabbit hole. It's only 10 o'clock. And we can put Jennifer right to bed. You're welcome.
I had an international 19 semi.
Hello, Kelly. Rebel at heart.
Come on, James. Don't leave me hanging. What you
Y'all say hey to controversial
honest
cruising. They're on my feed, y'all.
Regular flatbed, low boy, just a drop deck. What we got? A, B, or C, or all of the above?
Rebel at heart. Welcome on in.
I love it. I paid
Mickey's
3
in the
bills,
hole.
and it's actually 4 bills, totaling $730.
Man, that ain't no way to live.
Yeah. And 100, that's what gets me. And I'll get on my soapbox for a second.
Oh, whoa.
I feel like veterans should have
Peterbilt.
The trailer.
James is
I
a
think
trucker.
I've talked to him about all of the above. Okay. I was talking about the trailer, James. I was talking about. I know you do flatbed stuff, right? I've heard you talking about flatbed stuff. I was just asking like regular flatbed, drop deck, or low boy, or is that the all of the above?
I don't like driving them. I would rather ride along.
You rode along.
Volvo Freightliner, Volvo, Kenworth, and Peterbilt. That's nice, James.
That was the one you rode in with a Volvo.
And then Moses, when he took his test and
what
passed
was that
it.
one?
Oh God, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. You got to ask Moses.
What kind of was it? It was a big one.
He drove me
I'll tell you that
around.
much. It was a big one. Yeah, you don't know.
He drove me around after he
his class,
his graduation.
There we go.
Mickey's in the hole.
Double drop.
Johnny says hi, Kelly.
Yes.
Drop says I-900E. It was a semi truck. Double drop, step deck, regular flat, low boy, Chris.
Man, we got the smoking the bandit lingo going. Jennifer's probably having a heart attack right now. She's losing it. Or she fell asleep, which, by the way, you're welcome.
She said she was trying to sleep, right?
She said she couldn't sleep. I'm just trying to help a sister out. We get into some smoking the bandit talk, and she's probably over there sawing logs. You're welcome.
Radar knows the song.
He's counting down.
Radar can
I love
sing.
that movie. I've watched that movie so many times in my life.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Coils is something else. I'll tell you that much. Coils are
okay, I'm ready for car part talk.
Their own beast. See?
Is that a Pontiac Trans Am, Johnny, that jumps in that movie?
Yes.
Or is it? Or is the Firebird?
I'm ready for car part talk. The truck, I'm wondering the prices. I don't want to drive. I have a bad habit.
I'm sorry, that's Scott. Hey, Scotty.
I don't like the Bob Deuce. I don't like when they do that. I get why everybody does, but I don't like it when you bob it. I mean, it's just that's not my thing. But whatever. Ain't doing it, Bowen. You're gonna have to at least make like a little short whoop-de-doo and no. There
Okay,
you go.
okay, okay, okay.
Something else.
I mean, we knew it was him, but rules is rules. Can't have anarchy.
Who's gonna be pop up? Jim
Jerry
Carrey?
Reed.
Jerry Reed.
It's Jerry Reed.
I had to.
I had to.
Of course you did.
Hey, welcome, Jerry Reed, our special guest tonight on Leonard Mountain Homestead. Let's talk
Can you
Tuesday.
sing a song for us?
A little too late for that. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning
For my
Keep
baby.
up
over
with
here.
that.
Yes.
What?
Entertain Chris right
Won't
quick.
hear
I gotta
you
go.
on.
I gotta go feed my little baby goat.
Mm-hmm.
Move over here in the middle of between the pillows where it's all uncomfortable and stuff.
Is that a Peterbilt
You'll
in that movie with Smokey and the Bandit?
What
Yeah.
was his truck?
It was a Kenworth.
I don't remember.
Was it?
Kenmore.
Ken Moore, Ken Worth.
Kenworth.
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 Ken Worth, Lori.
Yep, I got it. I don't know why I said Kenmore, but
Those pipes are smoking.
it's a Sears and rubbish.
The Smokey and the Bandit movie was filmed in 1976 and released in 77. Pontiac knew they were changing the front of the car for 77, so they
Nice.
made a special 77 noses for the movie car.
So they used a 76 to make the movie, but they put a 77 nose on it so that when it was released, it would have been accurate.
It would look
That's
like
nice.
brand new.
And that is
Cute.
from that's the facts from Gillen Farms.
That was a nice car. I didn't like the one in
Pontiac Specialist.
Smoking the Bandit 3. I didn't like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for 3. 2 was kind of started to go goofy, but 3 was just ridiculous. That's one of the few movies that the sequels just kept getting worse and worse. I think I like the original, and it just went
the original, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
The second one was goofy, but it wasn't like off the rails. But the third one straight up went off the rails.
A good bit of trivia from Gillen Farms. An 82 and 3 and a 1980 was a Trans Am and 2. The TA means Trans Am, right, Johnny?
Yeah, TA is Trans Am.
All right,
Chris, I didn't know you were Bert's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling with Bert. Me and Bert chilling.
I get to ride shotgun.
There it is.
Actually, it looks like you're outside his driver's door.
Oh, how you do that, Chris?
No, I'm over here on the passenger side. He's driving.
Okay, but it looks like you're in front of him.
Just a moment.
Gotta mirror it.
I don't think it'll make any difference.
Apparently not. Doesn't make a difference.
No, because your background isn't on your camera, so it doesn't mirror your background. It only mirrors you because it's a green screen. It won't mirror the green screen.
But your hair might look better. You know, he has that hair that comes out. It starts to puff out a little bit. It's like an afro.
It looks like you're pulling him over to arrest him or something, or ticket him.
Sir, do you know why I pulled you? You can't pull over the bandit. He never stops.
Yeah,
that's
you can
true.
You can try and fail.
Okay, Sally.
She's having all kinds of trouble.
The original Smokey and the Bandit was the best. I agree with y'all. Johnny says we have a few 77. to 79 Trans Ams. Awesome.
Yep.
Quit smooching, Bert. This is getting weird. That's it. Drops Family Garden. Gil Farm says the 77 4-speed is my favorite. He means a Trans
She
Am.
is pretty serious.
It's
She's over here
James,
feeding
one
a
of the-
goat with a bottle. This is my life. She's feeding a goat
with
with
a
a bottle.
Yeah.
And the goat's house
Mm-hmm.
is a playpen.
Playpen.
But not one of those like stow and go little baby travel playpens. This is like a 5-foot square. You don't
Mac
take
Daddy.
apart all the time playpen. This is not one of those you throw in the back of your minivan and take it to soccer practice. Little ones.
One of
This
those
is like
real wooden
this is
older
a
wooden ones.
real one that you don't take apart because it's a pain in the butt to take apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I know because we had to put it together.
Is those little
We used to have
miniature
one.
homes that they make, little toy homes for the little kids, little tykes homes?
No, it's a lot like the regular playpen. It's got the soft sides and the tubes and all. It's just it's not one of those that you push the button and it just collapses and falls apart.
Okay, yeah.
It's bigger and a little
bigger.
bit more permanent, but
That's
it's
good.
not one of the little travel ones that the floor in it wraps around the outside of it and you handle and you can just throw it in the back of the van or whatever. It's not one of those. It's a more, I guess, semi-permanent, bigger, put in your living room and leave alone playpens.
Chris, Johnny wants to know how many goats do y'all have?
Well, we technically we have one right this minute, but we have 2 more we have to go pick up from the OC.
I have another girl coming, but she's on her.
Oh, that's right. And then another girl, but she's not weaned yet.
Cute. Chris James says one of the reasons why he wanted to become a truck driver is because of that movie, Smokey and the Bandit.
Right. My dad said stuff like a long time ago about that movie, and he's like, my dad drove trucks and stuff too. But he said, once you get diesel in your blood, you cannot get it out.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of one of those things because I wanted for my whole childhood, I wanted basically my truck out here, and I finally got it, and it's just one of those things.
That's an awesome story.
Yeah, diesel. I like this. I can smell diesel, and it just makes me happy. People gripe that they don't like the smell of diesel. It's like, man, I love the smell of diesel. And then the rattle, I like the rattle. And there's a lot of semi guys I know that can't hardly sleep unless they leave their truck running at the truck stop because of the rattle and the shake.
Sorry, Mickey. I've been busy trying to pay the VA and other bills.
How many roasted goat recipes?
And just
they
saying,
don't eat them.
Mickey, you couldn't tell if I was smiling anyway.
The VA should be paying you. You shouldn't be paying them.
Yeah, we salute you, Chris.
No.
Radar. Y'all,
Really,
I have a question. Y'all don't eat your goats, right?
Well, she's too little to be worth any food right now.
Well, Drops Family Garden says, how many roasted goat recipes? LOL. Look at that, sweetie.
Is she cute?
Come on, you got to show the heart.
Oh yeah, her little heart.
She actually has a heart right over
She
there.
has a heart right there.
And then there's one
on the back.
On her back leg. I found the second one.
Where? Show her.
That's
Well,
cute.
she's laying down, but it's on her back leg on the same side.
Just wait, Chris. That thing's gonna be sleeping with y'all partner soon.
Right by her.
No.
I mean, look at this. Do you
She's
see her do that with that bougie dog? I mean, look at that. The thing's just sitting there content. Like, I'm with mom. I'm good. I'm
Mickey. Question. Does Chris, Texas Raider, ever smile? Send me a link to that video. He's just messing with you. Johnny ultimately wants the 1974 speed.
I just hope Mickey got my email finally. Look at that little thing.
Why is it a 4-speed and not a 5-speed?
No, it's so cute. What a face.
I know, right? So
Chris, you're gonna have a whole house of goats.
Hey, Chris, wouldn't America look real good under American flag flying off the top of your deuce and a half while riding in it?
That'd be like the most American thing ever.
You darn tootin' it would.
I got a
Like
goat
American-
named Americus on the hood of my deuce and a half with a flag out the back. Yeah.
That would be like America.
America.
As apple
That's
pie.
her nickname for me. Amy named her that so that I can just call her America.
So y'all just need apple pie and vanilla ice cream to go with that.
Oh, check this out. I got some of that right quick. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Or I'm not gonna do hold on because that's your thing. I'm gonna do wait one.
Wait one.
Old school, Jimmy. Yeah,
I'll
old
do
school is the
Raider,
best.
hey, Raider.
Yeah.
Hold on, Amy.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Roger Wilco.
Rolls of steel.
Where did it went?
What are you looking for?
My 1776.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic
right there.
cars are the best.
On your on your
Blind?
side table. Yes.
Tripping? What?
Yes. It's on your side table. Right there.
Oh, underneath.
Yes.
Well, who would have done something like that?
You?
Well, that guy is a jerk.
He's a jerk.
Rolls flat.
This
and
guy right
folds.
Himself?
How dare you?
I know, right? No, I've got. Man, it got a little faded. You can't even hardly read it now. Whatever. I've got. Where's it at? Okay. Boom.
Beard
You
balm.
see what it's called?
Yeah.
It's actually 1776.
You know why they called it 1776? Because the whole America thing.
Yeah.
What do you think it smells like?
America.
Think America. What is the most American thing you can think of?
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Yes. And it does.
Yay.
It smells like apple pie.
And
That's
America's
awesome.
wanting some of it.
It's amazing. The problem is when you put it on your beard, then you smell apple pie all day.
That's all you want to eat.
And you're hungry. And I put this on and I went to the Okie Homestead thing in Pryor. And I probably ate way too much fair food because I was hungry all day. So yeah, that wasn't a good idea at all.
Yeah. Great, perfect name.
Goats.
Right?
I bet that smells real good.
Hey,
The goat is smelling it. See?
Sniffle
She's smelling
vision.
it. She says, "Oh, that smells good."
Was Jennifer ever in the military? That was my question and never got answered earlier. Because she said something about she hated driving a deuce and a half, like back in the day, I guess. So
She might have been joshing y'all.
You're gonna warm up a rib, just like lean over and warm it up, Johnny.
Ooh, warm up a rib real quick.
She's hungry.
Barbecue.
Hey, Esther.
Wait till Amy.
Hi.
Wait, hold on.
Ladybug and cookie dough.
You gonna miss it?
That is a
I see what you did
flag.
there.
That's a redneck flag.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Chris's?
Did you see
wait a
that?
minute. Is that Raiders?
Did you see that, Chris?
I see it.
I
Put
did.
her back in the thing.
That's not big enough.
You're good. You're good. Come on.
Goat.
That is too. That is definitely all American Raider.
There you go. I sent it. I texted it to you, Chris, so you can have it when you feel the need to look at it each and every morning.
you see what Mickey said? Wait until Amy and Chris are holding their new bunnies on live. Ladybug and Cookie Dough.
Oh, okay.
It
was Jennifer answered. She was not. She was talking about when Raider was talking about Hummers. She was talking about the new Hummers is what she hated driving. I wouldn't drive one of them piece of crap things either.
I wouldn't. I'm talking about the U.S. military Hummer.
The actual Humvee, not the GM, the Chevy Tahoe with a Hummer body kit on top of it.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
That was his setup.
Tahoe. Nice. See, that's redneckery. Heck yeah.
That's a good word right there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is Troy Sutton's setup right there.
That's a phone stand right there.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh, wow. There you are.
4-legged chickens.
He's spinning a wheel.
Yes, I agree, Drops. Rabbits are 4-legged chickens. They're the other homestead gateway drug.
They are yummy.
It's not chickens, it's rabbits. Those two are like super easy animals to raise. So if you're like trying to get your feet wet into homesteading and whatnot, that one of those two are the thing. It's just they're that easy.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a lot of space or nothing. So that's usually how that works.
Check your phone.
Me?
Yep.
Let's hey Sean, let's trade paint.
According to Wikipedia,
had deer.
I typed in redneckery and that's what comes up. It just defines redneck.
Is it a real word?
Well, there's a song for
prejudice, ideas, and beliefs. What?
What does it say?
But if you look up at the top, I've typed in redneckery definition.
Well, they can't define words that aren't real words. But yeah, what's that about? What they think all rednecks are racist?
No.
Oh,
black redneck.
That's the definition of redneck is a racist. They're all Nazis.
Who is believed to have prejudiced ideas and beliefs. Well, that's wrong, Mr. Webster. I know several African American rednecks. So how does that work?
You got that right, Chris. Tell him.
And according to Wick, W-I-K, Wiktionary,
Wick is like
redneckery is a noun. The beliefs or behaviors of rednecks, similar to reckonese, rednecktus, redneck, red tribe, red state, rustism. Oh Lord, I can't pronounce that one. Red bone and ruralism, and it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
Just for the heck of it, look up rad trad.
Oh, that sounds like a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Rad.
Well, there you go.
Rad trad.
Chris, did you?
Yeah, it's all us evil Catholics.
Radar.
The ones that the FBI are keeping an eye on.
Watch those 3 letters.
Hello, FBI on my phone.
Oh, the other 3 letters, Chris.
That's all right. I'm an ex-government employee, so I'm sure they said, "Oh, that's just him. He's weird."
My phone's stupid.
See, she used to raise
Did y'all
rabbits.
hear the baby chicks? Did y'all hear the baby chicks?
Yes, they're getting loud too. They said, "Hey, listen."
They're in
hungry.
the incubator. Amy,
They're
you have them
hungry.
in the incubator. And Chris.
Well, I have eggs on the incubator right now. My little tiny ones that hatched the other day, about 5 days ago, they're in here.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, there's more animals in this house than people. I was not joking at all.
Teresa Jukowitz.
This since
Teresa.
There you go. There you go.
Hello, Teresa.
Hello,
I tried to
Rebecca
send you a
and
text
Teresa.
yesterday to see
Y'all
if
miss
I
Rebecca.
had a number.
Chris, I can now say that I was a homesteader because
she had rabbits.
To rabbits. That's Rebecca, touched by yarn, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I missed a lot when I was over there, but it's okay.
Yeah, there's no.
It's okay.
There's no keeping up.
Sister is home, Teresa. Yes. Thank God. Her sister is home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I read that. Your sister is home.
Woohoo!
Well.
No, it's not a well.
They put stents in her.
We got 18 more minutes minimum.
It said 18 more minutes.
No.
Oh, they put 2 stents in and sent her home.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Oh, I got to check my emails now too. Man, my phone sucks. Hold on. Dang it.
All right, Mickey, I'll get on it.
Not you. Oh, that's probably him. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You sent an email with pictures, but no text telling me what you wanted, bro. Little help.
Well, basically, Mickey, I was wanting to see if you could do like instead of
hi, Lori,
on my logo, the channel logo, see what you could do on that. Which those are the pictures that I sent, and I thought I texted, but in there, but I'm just needing what a channel. See what you could do about a channel logo or something thereof.
Needs to do your truck.
Lori, is your name spelled Lori like Lori on panel, or is it Lauri?
No, it's Lori. Lori.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Loris. Off Grid World is Lori too.
We have a lot of
okay.
Chris's off grid. We have a lot of Chris's and a lot of Loris in here.
Yeah, but I say mine, Laurie. I don't say it, Lori.
Make a logo where you put Chris in the plane.
Oh, Jennifer.
Okay, Lori.
With a scarf around his neck and blowing in the wind.
Like the Red Baron. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You mean like Snoopy?
Like Redneck
Yeah.
Baron.
Yeah, Red
No,
Baron.
it's Redneck Baron now.
Yeah, the Redneck Baron.
No, that's Snoopy was known as a World War I flying ace.
Flying ace, yes, he was.
The Red Baron was separate. He went after the Red Baron.
Redneck
Right.
Baron.
The Red Baron was the bad guy.
Yes, I know way too much about Snoopy and the Peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. He was a big hit in our house. The kids all loved him.
Like Snoopy.
Snoopy.
That's funny. I guess she laid down now. I can't hear her no more.
Mm-hmm. Well, you fed her. She's gonna lay down and go sleep.
She got her loving and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Camera time.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll have
She's a star now.
16 minutes to the countdown.
Oh boy, here's the closer.
Closer.
It's Johnny.
So, Mr. Johnny,
Yeehaw.
I would, if I send an email to the email address to you that's on your channel, that goes to Christine, correct?
No.
Will it go to you as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she she's usually the first one that reads all that stuff. But yeah, I get that one. The 10 Color YT meetup email is the one that I don't ever see that. That's her deal.
Well, I would call you, but I don't have a phone number. So what I'll do is I'll email you with it, what I was going to say in the phone call.
Okay.
She is stuffed
Is
with
it good
milk.
or bad or?
It's more of apology to you.
For
I don't want to say right now.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no reason to apologize to me. I got thick skin.
Well, I understand, but it was something that occurred on my channel on my live, and I'll leave it at that.
On your live?
What did I do?
What you didn't do?
What Lori do?
On your live?
Confess. What Lori do?
I guess I wasn't.
Oh no, actually, it was your live. It was really, I think, or was it? I don't. Yeah. Anyway, it was it wasn't on my live.
Because you haven't told nobody.
Huh?
I think Chris is the only one that knows because he hadn't told anybody.
Yeah, he must be the only one that knows because I don't know.
All right.
Well, anyway.
Like I said, there's a lot of things that just roll off of me because I'm not real easily offended or anything like that. Me and my brother were talking about that the other day. We were talking about how, back when we were kids, we just dealt with it, whatever it was. If something happened, we just, okay. And we went on, we were the folks who could fight at lunch and be friends after school, So, yeah, I don't get offended too easy.
Good night, Teresa.
Me and my brother
wasn't too offensive. That's right, James.
We didn't physically fight, but we were driving to work one time because he worked at the same place I work at right now, and we were driving on. We had to drive all the way to Bristow, and it was just forever, and there's nothing to look at, and it's horrible. But we had a guy sitting in the middle of the seat, like between us, and we started arguing about something, and we were like violently arguing.
Like siblings.
And like brothers. And then the guy sitting between us was just like looking at us like we were about to fist fight. And then we get down to Bristow and we get out, we go to work. He's like, what the crap just happened? It's like, y'all just had a 45-minute
argument.
Yelling match at each other all the way down here. You get here and you hop out, grab your tools, and go to work like it's a standard Tuesday. I'm like, we can disagree and not. You don't have to hate somebody just because you disagree with them.
That's right.
Like I can disagree with you and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I just don't agree with you.
Exactly. It's kind of like whenever I had a problem with Bud Light, I didn't go around firebombing Bud Lights, or anything like that. I just, I'm just saying it's a different world. It's so weird now. To me, it's so weird. But
and everybody's getting so stinking soft.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Everybody's got a
comment.
gripe about something.
Hey, get this.
Misery loves company, people. You
get this.
No.
Today, a guy, he went to work for the city of Muskogee, and he got heat exhaustion. Get this, heat exhaustion. And it was, I think it was 72 degrees and with a wind blowing. And he came on there and told him he don't know. He got on Facebook and told everybody, he said, I don't know how anybody can work in this heat and, stuff like that. And I was like, dude.
72 degrees?
72 is the international like perfect temperature.
Yeah, it's like what you have in your house.
That's what you set your thermostat to because that's the most comfortable temperature. That come on.
Did he think it was cold? Did he said that?
No,
was
he
chilly?
said
No,
he said the heat about killed him.
The heat.
The heat.
Oh.
I've got a picture on my phone. I think my other phone, but whatever. I took a picture of this. You know the little infrared laser heat gun things. I took a picture of this heat gun because I shot it up there at the bottom of the roof deck in a house we were building or putting air conditioning in. And it was a new construction, like a rough end. Didn't have any sheetrocks. It was just the floor and a bunch of studs and the roof. And the bottom side, in the shade side of the OSB on the back side of the shingles was 142 degrees.
Yep. Yep.
And he's griping about 72.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I remember a long time ago. I went to college a few years back. I think I was like 30 when I went back to college, like 30 or 32 or something like that. And I remember I was going to college and I was framing houses at the same time, because we worked and went to college. It wasn't like we just went to college. We worked and went to college. So I was working, and I remember I had applied for a job that was in an office because my degree was was not like in carpentry. So I got accepted to that job, and I remember the day I got accepted, it was 107 degrees, and I was on the roof. We were putting putting all the decking on the roof up there. And I was putting decking down on the roof, and it was 107 the day I found out that I got an office job. Whenever I went to work in the office, I literally had to go outside every chance I got because I was freezing to death inside there. I mean, I was wearing a coat, long handles, everything, and it was like 70 inside that office.
Yeah.
Wow. I was about to die in there. But
yeah, I wasn't made for an office job either. I did construction a lot, so I was used to working outside in the heat and whatnot, even before this job. But when I was a guard, we had the guard wasn't a guard shack. We were inside the building. We had our office, and I was not built to sit at a desk.
Not Evelyn.
Not made for it.
No, I think I spelled that as a Willie with a Y. Yep. Willies.
Well, the actual civilian Jeeps, there was also a lot of Willys civilian vehicles as well. So the Willys trucks and Willys Jeeps and stuff like that, because we've got a Willys right out here. It's a 60. And that little thing is, every time I look at it, I like it even more than I liked it the last time I looked at it. Yeah, I was a framer before nail guns were prominent. I got a nail gun story. Back whenever I was in high school, I took carpentry in high school. Back whenever they had Votech and you actually learned something that was useful, for life and stuff like that. Well, I took carpentry, and we figured out that if we could just hold that safety back, and we could shoot that thing like just like a gun. Sorry, Amy. So anyway, there was this boy that we built the houses right there on the Votech campus, and then they would auction them at the end of the school year, and then they would move them to their final location. And it was so close, the roof line was close enough to the building, our actual class building, that sometimes somebody would jump back and forth between the top of the building and the in the roof of the house that we're working on. Well, one of the guys that none of us really cared much for, he jumped over there, and somebody yelled, "Hey, go get Mr. Parks. Travis is over on the top of the building over there." And he was trying to jump back, and we were shooting at him with a nail gun to keep him over there. So,
Are you y'all serious?
Did you go to Votech in Muskogee?
I did.
So did I.
You remember a name, Mr. Parks?
I think he was still there.
Yeah.
He might have been. I took the residential electricity, so we wired those houses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After you made them, we wired them.
Yep.
You made them and you wired them.
And now I put the heat and air in them. I don't even do the electrical anymore. I like the wiring better than the heat and air, actually, because electrical is way easier. Like you're running wire the size of your pinky, not 16-inch ductwork. It's kind of easier to run that wire any which way you want it.
Right.
That ductwork can't go just anywhere. It don't fit everywhere.
Yeah, Mr. Parks was I understand he's passed on now, but
I went 22 years ago, so
you did.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's passed on. I don't know when he passed on, but he has passed on. I think he was still there whenever he passed on.
Right.
On the job training, yeah.
Right.
I learned the hard way on the job training. Yeah. Well, back then I really wanted my number one choice was auto mechanics. Of course, that was hard to get, real hard to get that one because you had to be selected. And then the next one I wanted auto body. If I couldn't be auto mechanics, I wanted to be auto body. Well, I didn't get that one either. So I got my third choice, which was carpentry.
Mm-hmm. Those are all good ones though. Like they did away with the driver's ed. They used to have that too, but they had what do you do when you do woodwork?
When you do woodwork?
Yeah, what's it when they have the wood?
School, they got
woodworking and stuff, making things out of the wood, and that's
carpentry.
Well, mine wasn't called carpentry; it was something else.
Woodworking.
Mm-mm.
Wood shop.
Yeah.
Wood shop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey asked if Mr. Parks had any holes or scars. I don't remember any. I don't remember any. I remember he was sure old school. He was old school drill sergeant type guy, and he was a good teacher.
James
Those are usually the best teachers.
Yeah, right. Cabinetry. I did commercial electrician work when engineering wasn't good.
Troy said Willie's even made farming implements that attached to the Jeep after World War II for 7. I know. I know like the Willie's out here, the little Jeep, the back bumper area is like a drawbar on a tractor. So it's got places where you can attach all kinds of things that they were considered farm implements back then. The little Willie's Jeeps was a farm implement like a tractor. So you could pull they actually have on the back of the transfer case, they have a PTO, an actual working PTO on the back of the transfer case. So you can run implements, a PTO implement off of it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I like I said, I looked at it. I almost got started on it today, but I thought I can't do it justice today because I wasn't in the mindset to do what I wanted to do today. And so I thought I'll just wait. Maybe tomorrow we'll see what my mindset's like in the morning.
So you barbecued ribs?
No, the barbecuing was. That video. That video was supposed to come out last Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I put that video up last Wednesday, and immediately got a copyright strike.
Wow.
And I didn't put it out.
Mm-hmm.
It was sitting on queue to come out at a certain time on Wednesday. So I kept peeling it back, and I appealed it.
Mm-hmm.
And they never did get back with me on anything on the appeal. So what I did was I took the video completely down.
Mm-hmm.
I reloaded the video this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I just put it out this afternoon, and I didn't get a copyright strike. So because I had the song that's at the beginning of that video,
That's probably
had
why.
bought the licensing to that song. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they were doing.
They don't know what they were doing.
I'm going to get off panel and go to chat. So anyhow, y'all have a good one. I'll be in chat.
All right.
Good night, Chris.
Night,
Talk to you later.
All right, Chris.
For non-farm types, you might want to explain PTO. Power takeoff. So you can run like on the back of a tractor. You can hook up a drive shaft and run a brush hog or something like that. And these Willys Jeeps also had a power takeoff like that, and you can run all kinds of things off of them. You can run a winch off one. You can run just.
They got a lot of PTO driven stuff now. You can
anything
get,
that needs to spin to work, you can run it off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was wiring houses with my dad at 10, so I took auto body and small engine in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably had to blame my dad too, because he was a welder and diesel mechanic, so he kind of pushed me towards the other trades because he didn't want me to be a welder.
It's Joey and Ginger's anniversary. How did I not know that?
Right? Good night, Sarah.
How did I find out about that on a live?
After the fact.
Yeah.
Right. At 11 o'clock at night when the day
At 11 o'clock at night.
I never saw anything on my subscription notifications and stuff.
There's the video at Johnny's channel that he's talking about today. Am I chopped liver?
Just got an alert that it's their
Ambuluk. How do I pronounce that name? Mbuglet?
Mbuglet.
Sure.
It's Emily.
Yeah, it's Emily.
Oh, will y'all read what she wrote?
She used to be M74.
Oh, just messing with Troy.
Well, I'm looking for.
Hi, Emily.
He said he got an alert.
Watching Bill put new teeth on his backhoe bucket.
Seen a square baler run behind a Jeep.
Oh, that'd be cool. There you go, Johnny. You don't have to pay guys to bail your hay anymore. You can just run it behind your Jeep with a square baler.
Seen a square baler behind a Jeep. Oh, wow.
Man, that would be neat.
Joey just posted something 3 minutes ago on, wait a minute. I don't know. I'll have to refresh it because
you can drop it in the chat if you grab it. Are you?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a video. It's 3 minutes ago. Happy anniversary.
It's a minute video.
Wife Ginger.
Is it on Ginger's?
No, it's on Joe Fix It For You.
Oh, Joey's. Okay.
All right. Oops. What did I do? Don't do that, stupid.
Don't talk to yourself like
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
What's Up Wednesdays? Don't forget with Amy, 5 o'clock Central Time. What's Up Wednesdays, y'all?
I'll be live in the morning. It's in the kitchen with Amy and Lauren. 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 a.m.
What you making?
It's gonna be an easy recipe of granola bars.
Y'all making granola bars?
Yes, ma'am.
Homemade granola bars.
Well, I'm gonna go and say good morning to y'all.
That's not cinnamon rolls. I want something that's gonna like take years off my life.
Good night, Mickey.
Good night, Mickey.
Clog some arteries.
Hi, Mickey.
Yeah.
Good night, Mickey.
I'm not
Hey,
a mod,
Mickey, you're so
so
fine.
can't
You're so
share.
fine.
James.
So, well, I just wanted to kind of come in and be the closer, and I guess
just posted
Yo.
Joey's video.
What's up, Johnny? What'd you say?
I said I just came in to be the closer, you know. So
Yay.
I'm gonna hop on out of here, but it was good talking to you, Chris, today, and still got air.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Still got air.
Is it got any colder?
It's plenty cool right now. Of course, it's not, but we had none. I mean, before I put that capacitor in there, it was just however cool it was outside is how cool it blew through the vents and stuff like that.
What's that called, Johnny? That flux capacitor that's going to take you back to the future.
Flux capacitor. You got to drive, what is it, 88.6 mile per hour or something like that.
Yeah. That's right.
Go find me some lemons.
It's midnight, Johnny. You're going to hit the clock tower.
All right, guys. I'm going to hop off. And I guess I might see you guys this weekend. So that'd be cool. And looking forward to that. We'll have to find a good place to go eat is what we need to do. So,
all right.
All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Thanks for coming up.
See you Thursday night.
Bye.
All right, y'all.
We have hit our 3 hours.
3 hours and 8 minutes.
And I'm tired.
Y'all set the records.
That energy drink did not.
I have a live in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with
and that's
with Lauren.
3 hours after I get up.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining in, and thank you, Amy and Chris. Y'all are great.
Yeah.
So
thanks for coming. And like I said, in the very beginning when I first started, go show Bill and Mikey some love.
You almost said Mickey.
I know.
I heard it.
I know. Mikey.
I heard the
Mikey.
Yeah, we're celebrating farm life. Go show them some love. Go watch some videos. And thank you all for coming in and coming up on panel. I love it. I love it. So, see y'all later.
Thank you both. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Jenny.
Good
night, everyone in chat. I think I'm going to do a little